Hello, I'm Dr. Roderick Little, Director of Bands here at Jackson State University. So the atmosphere of the vet is literally second to none. By being a part of the Jackson State University fabric and family as a student and now as a director, I've had the opportunity to experience it from many different levels. And it's something that you just cannot recreate. I don't care if you're a part of HBCU or the PWI. And so when you mix the Sonic Boom of the South and the football team and all of the synergy that we create amongst each other and between each other, you're not going to get that in any atmosphere or any stadium. We have an outstanding team with Coach T.C. Taylor under the leadership of A.D. Ashley Robinson. We are all coin to make sure that we elevate the profile of this illustrious institution that we all love, which is Jackson State University. And so when you mix the energy of the Sonic Boom of the South and when you mix that grit and that swagger of the Jackson State University football team, that's going to cause an ingredient that you cannot recreate anywhere else. And then I didn't even mention, when you sprinkle the atmosphere of the vet with 60,000 fans of our alumni, all of our friends and constituents of Jackson State University, all of those elements coming together, that's just something that, again, cannot be recreated. And we want to make sure that everybody that's connected to Jackson State University, they go out and they support our student athletes and also make sure that we support our student musicians as well. So we're coming to a stadium near you, the best stadium in FCS. It's the Jackson State University Sonic Boom of the South and the Jackson State University football team. You can purchase your tickets at gojsutigers.com/tickets. Don't miss out. We want to see you there. Go Tigers and love the Boom.
Go JSU football.
Great day to be a Tiger. JSU by 40 campaign. Coach Taylor, I was just thinking, I was sitting in my office and we were talking about Jackson State athletics, the tradition of Jackson State. You played here. What if 50,000 alums gave $40 a month for 12 months?
Man, that would be huge. That's money in the bank for athletic program.
Let's do this, Coach. I'm challenging all 50,000 alumni of Jackson State University, supporters, fans. Let's give $40 a month to JSU by 40 campaign. 12 months, 12 million. September to August, let's win championships in the classroom. Let's support Jackson State University. Let's support athletics. And let's make sure our coaches and our student athletes are successful. So again, Coach Taylor and I are challenging you, all 50,000 alums, $40 a month for 12 months to support Jackson State athletics. Go Tigers.
Go Tigers.
Support the JSU by 40 campaign. Visit gojsutigers.com/JSU by 40.
What's up, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. Man, it's about that time. Appreciate y'all for coming on in. As you guys join the stream, go ahead and hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button. Let everybody know we back live. We live, baby. We live. It's game day, man. It's game day tomorrow. We hit the road heading to ULM, take on University of Louisiana Monroe, man. Everything we've been talking about. Hopefully you guys had a good long weekend. Didn't have a show on Monday, and that was on purpose. We knew once the news broke, as far as who coach was going to name as a starter. We knew everybody was going, everybody was going to try to, was going to, make their content and do what they did and talk about it. And then two, we just wanted to kind of take a break. We got a long week coming up. TD is probably, he may get on, may not get on. I think their power is out, having a power outage. Had a little weather come through today. So hopefully anybody that's affected with any power outages or whatnot, hopefully that gets restored pretty quickly. I'm sure Zoe will be on at some point. But it's Wednesday, man. Game day tomorrow. Unique for us. First game of the season. Man, it's been a long off season. Very long off season. We finished our season losing to Alcorn, missing the opportunity to go to the FCS playoffs. For those of you who have been following us, we would have team curfew in a bit. What's up, baby? Yeah, and anyway, bro, let me get off the phone. Wish we would do. We got never mind. Anyway, yeah, let's get rolling, man. Team curfew in a bit, but wanted to hop in and say we ready, family. We're gonna make you guys proud and give it. Hey, bro. Hey, we already proud of you guys, man. Talked to Coach Devancy. I wish I could have been a fly on the wall for his speech. He reached out to me earlier today, wanted to get some historical data to make sure when he spoke to the team. I mean, I think he's the life source of the team from an energy standpoint. I'm gonna just say this, y'all. I've been locked in. I was at the practice on Monday, and he locked in, man. His team is locked in. All I'm gonna say is this. When we win, it won't be an upset. We're not going to ULM tomorrow to lose. I'm just telling you that right now. We're not going to lose tomorrow, man. We are not traveling to ULM to lose the game tomorrow. We're not showing up to get a check. We're not showing up to play it. We coming to kick ass, man. I mean that. I got my book right here. I got my notes, baby. I took days off on purpose, man, because I really wanted to take my time and dissect this roster. We got the 2 deep. And then 2, I know we sent out a depth chart. I know there's a lot of stuff said about that. I'm gonna just tell y'all from the onset that depth chart ain't accurate. Some of it is, some of it ain't. Just got to be a little careful with being so quick to, And I know it's out there, so if it's for public consumption, we can talk about it. Do with it what you want to do with it. I know there's a lot of questions from folks who don't really know. I know what's going on. Zoe knows what's going on. Corey knows what's going on. And we right there. And I can tell you right now, it's a lot that's happening. If you don't understand what's happening right now, there's some gamesmanship going on. And we'll get into all of that tonight. Zoe will be on, and obviously he'll have a lot to say. I got a lot to say, man. I'm on full right now. I felt like I was going to play a game on Monday, man. That's how intense and laser focused they were at practice. Kevin Dent was there, spoke to the team. Niles Gaddy was there. I mean, he spoke to some folks, and it was all assignment driven, mission driven. You know what I mean? It was a lot that was expressed. The preparation has been, I think we prepared. I'm looking at this roster that we're going to play, and I can tell you right now from the jump, we got the better roster, man. If the game was won on paper, Jackson State already won the game. I'm gonna just tell you that right now. There's no disrespect to them. I'm just saying they got their hands full, man. I'm just telling you, this feel real 1987-ish, and I hope they don't think that I watched the press conference of the coach. I watched the press conference of the defense coordinator. And I'm just telling you, they know what's coming. They know what's coming. The boom gonna be there. We are going to take over Louisiana Monroe tomorrow, man. I was talking to the basketball coaches going, everybody, when you leaving? Everybody, it's finna be a blue out in Monroe. And I'm gonna tell you like this: they coach better tell the city. Y'all better tell the city that they better come on out and support their team, man. Because I'm telling you right now, I'm just telling you right now, man. I'm just telling you. It's game time, man. It's game time. All that other shit that we look, it's been a long off season. We've been trying our best to keep y'all entertained, keep you energized, keep you focused. But I want to say this, man. I want to say this as a representative of Jackson State sports media. You know, like I said, we're not tied to we are tied to Jackson State via Tiger Talk TV. Thank you to AD Robinson and the administrative staff giving us full access this season. But with that type of access comes responsibility, man, with information. I'm just going to implore all those who do content for Jackson State. Just a rule of thumb. Do what the school do. Just follow the school. Y'all know on this channel, we don't break news. We wait until the school puts stuff out and then we go talk about it. Because I can tell you right now, it ain't nobody. And I ain't saying this to be cocky. I'm just saying because we're there. Unless you one of the coaches or the players or Austin or somebody that's there every single day, it ain't really a lot that you can tell me about what's going on in that room. You know what I'm saying, with that team. So I just know that it's Jackson State, man. Jackson State is a hotbed for content. It's a hotbed for news. People will use Jackson State. And listen, I know there's people that's non-Jackson State people that watch this platform. I don't care what you think about this. The fact that you over here looking, I'm going to make the point of why you're here. This is why creators will use Jackson State as headlines. This is why the news does it. This is why everybody does what they do. Because Jackson State is the bell cow when it comes to HBCU sports media. There is no institution. The only one that comes close, FAMU, you know, because they won the Celebration Bowl last year. There's a lot that goes in there, but nobody carries any type of content the way Jackson State does. So we have to, with that, there is a lot of information that is not available to the public on purpose because we have to guard the yard. There's a reason why we say hashtag guard the yard, because if the head coach moves a certain way, he doesn't want certain things said publicly, then damn it, we ain't saying it. I don't care how many questions you ask me. I don't care how creative you get with the questions. With much is given, much is required, right? There's a level of responsibility that comes with that. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, you got to make sure that you're mindful of that, and we gonna get better. What's up, bro?
What's happening? What up, the I Love family?
Oh, you got it, man. What's going on with you, bro?
Look, I apologize for my tardiness. I lost track of time on some libations. I'm in preparation for tomorrow.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's right. Says Joe got that old MySpace pic. but no, man. I'll wait for my libations after we win. I'm I'm in preparation for the show. Man, we what I was just saying was just kind of, you know, where we are right now, and kind of, you know, giving an overall synopsis of what we see and how we approach it. And with that, like I said, we're gonna delve into everything that's out there to be discussed, and we'll go. I'll be there in section E loud. But anyway, it's game day, man, tomorrow, bro.
Yeah, it is. And look, we've said it enough, man. We urge everybody to be there, to be in their blue, man, to be engaged, to, you know what I'm saying, be on one accord to lead us on to victory tomorrow. But the same token, too, tomorrow creates a great opportunity for Jackson State University football. I'm so ecstatic for Coach T.C. Taylor. I'm ecstatic for this program because it creates a great opportunity for a Jacksonian, you know what I'm saying, to actually lead us to the helm to get the first victory against the FBS opponent. And we're on the cusp of something great. I think we're on the cusp of greatness within this football program, you know, and we're going to have a fellow Jacksonian to lead us to new heights, you know what I'm saying, and again, this opportunity tomorrow presents something to us that W.C. Gordon, Bob Hill, you know, none of the great coaches have done, and yet a Jackson's favorite son has the opportunity to do the very thing that we've never done before. And I truly, in my heart of hearts, without any blue and white glasses on, in my heart of heart, feel that we're going to get that W tomorrow. We have all the makings, everything lines up, and it's a great opportunity to rewrite our history. And again, it was me last year who said, TC Taylor being the new head coach at Jackson State University, this is going to have a W.C. Gordon feel to it. And damn it, tomorrow we're going to write the first big chapter in what I said, to become fruition.
That's the goal. That's the goal, man. Like I said, when I first got on, I mean, I don't put the cart before the horse on nothing. And we did that last year. I admit that. I wish that I would have had this approach that I have now this year. I'll just say it this way. The way I felt about and what I said, if you could take my words from last year and match them to this team, that applies. And now my approach this season probably should have been more towards last season because it was more of a wait and see approach. I've been, reserved in my takes and approach. I've tried to give as much that I could without, going too far over the line with that, because we do want to leave that element of surprise for some. You can't get everything. Ain't no need of worrying about talking. The whole world gonna see what we working with tomorrow, man, and in all aspects of the game, all phases. But we are prepared. I think we're prepared from top to bottom. Every position has been addressed. I mean, it's the assignment has been, has been communicated. It's all we got to do now is just go play football. I mean, we finally, I think we're about as fully healthy as we've been all fall. I'm gonna say this too. There's a lot of things that people don't understand or know, just mainly because of just getting healthy as a team. And y'all know we damn sure don't discuss injuries. Only time we really will discuss any type of like injuries or anything like that, it'll be if you saw it in the game. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we could talk about that because it was in a game on TV. But outside of that, there's a lot that comes with why, things may look a certain way. And then when people don't know, it's just left to the imagination. But we gotta be careful. You have to be careful with that, because if you go to running with your imagination, I can't rock with that. You know what I'm saying? It's too many avenues to have the right information and process it the right way than to jump out there and try to give something to something that ain't really got no real merit to it. But anyway, enough about that. Tomorrow.
I do want to say this though, man. If it just so happens that any players watching this live stream and any Jacksonian can hear my voice and the words of Leonidas on 300, man, don't leave them nothing, but take from them everything. We're going to get the dub tomorrow.
That's what we're traveling for. First thing I said, we're not going to listen to me. I'm not saying that the die has been cast. Hey, Brother Wise, how you doing, man? Hey, it's time, baby. It's time. This is what we've been preparing for. And then I'm gonna say this again as the room has filled up. I'm gonna say it as loud, as clear as English. We are not going to Louisiana Monroe to lose the game. We're not. And I got time. I got time tonight. I ain't no hurry.
Yes, sir.
I broke this roster down. I looked at it. Really, they're too deep as far as what we have from them.
Forwards and backwards.
Yep, and we'll get into that. But man, I'm excited, man. I've been literally, like I said, I feel like I'm about ready to go play. Y'all know how I am. Anybody that's been around me knows I'm. When it's game time, I get locked in, man. I just want to see us go execute. I've been paying attention to the small things this fall. I really have. Let me say this about this team. We've talked about the staff a bit much, but I want to talk about what I witnessed that was different from last year. I think it's okay to say this. A big difference in 2023 Jackson State Football Tigers and 2024 Jackson State Football Tigers is, Zoe, I cannot go and put my hand on many, if any, players right now that's in that room that I feel don't want to be in the room. Okay? That's the first thing. Because last year there was a shit ton of them. It was a shit ton of players that had 1 foot in, 1 foot out. I understood it. I understood it because you just had 60 players, 60 of your brothers just bounced. Your coach that recruited you, they're gone. I understand what happened. You got new cats coming in, and there was just it's extremely hard, man, to build something when you don't have full commitment from every player that's in the room. And I mean every player. That's not a knock on that player. It's just the reality of what was going on. It was just some, I don't know. It was too much I don't know going on. You know what I'm saying? It was too much entertaining. So if there was some in the room that felt like they wasn't really a part of this team, the consensus of that building is everybody wants to be a Tiger, and everybody is here for what I'm talking about, from the coaches all the way down, bro. You follow what I'm saying? That is the biggest difference. The number two thing is this, and I'm saying this from from my observation and seeing it. The players that take the coaching, man. The coaches are coaching them hard. I ain't seen no whole lot of pouting. I've seen their teammates pick them up. I'm saying to y'all, I've been a part of a championship team. I know what it looks like. This is the year for Jackson State to win it all, man. I'm not saying we will win it all, but I'm telling y'all, we have all of the makings. Now, that's barring no injuries, no crazy stuff. The season is just getting started. I'm just telling y'all right now. I look at the little things. I look at the intangible stuff. I look at attitudes. I look at buy-in. I look at commitment to the coaches. I look at commitment to the players. I look at commitments to the program. Hell, we had a goddamn coach that was looking for jobs in the middle of the city. I'm just telling y'all what happened, man. You see what I'm saying? There is full buy-in, full commitment to Jackson State. And I'm happy with that because I did not like what I saw last year, despite all the efforts of what we were trying to do. But, man, when y'all don't understand, man, what Coach TC and Coach Otis and them, and I'm just telling y'all what they had to go with the administration. They pulled off damn near a miracle, man. Tell them so. It was damn near a miracle, man. And I'm not trying to make no concessions for a 7-4 season. I'm just telling y'all right now, man, that shit was hard, bro. It was hard to witness. It was hard to watch. And I'm just saying, when you have that kind of turnover, man, and to see them stabilize this program and get coaches in the room that operate as one full unit and get players in the room that want to be a Tiger and that's actually really damn good, hey, man, it's finna be a beautiful thing, man. It's finna be a beautiful thing. See, Zoe say stuff like Coach building a stinker down there. That's my definition of what he mean by building a stinker. It ain't just about talent.
Sound good when you say it.
Everybody got talent, man. Everybody got talent, but now it's going to come down to the little intangible thing. Now, how disciplined are we going to be tomorrow? The coaches are addressing. They address that. We're not doing no pouting. You know, listen, if you ain't bought in and you ain't picking your brother up, I love what Kevin had to say to the team. Y'all will see it whenever they put it out. But I mean, Kevin Dent said a lot, man. He made it real clear to them. You know what I'm saying? They knew that when they was heading down that road in '87, they knew that they was going to kick some ass. Now, the outcome wasn't what they all know it should have been, but when they left, they knew they had an ass. They got an ass whooping. They won, but they took an L. But they won though. Y'all know how it was. But we coming back with the scoreboard in favor of Jackson State tomorrow. I'm just telling y'all that right now. We got the better roster. I believe in this squad. I believe in our staff. They don't know what they got, just like they don't know what they got, because there's a lot of players I'm looking at that ain't really had a whole lot. They had to bring a whole lot of, the coach even said, the ULM coach even said, they got 50 players they added in the fall. Yeah, you can put it all together. It's a lot of players, but you got to make this team into a team. What happens when adversity strikes? And I'm just saying, you go down there and punch them jokers in the mouth first, man. They're going to have some. Boy, don't let that boom get on your ass, on your neck, boy. Don't fuck around and let Jack State score first. I'm just telling y'all, we're going to take that stadium over. And I'm just saying, we come in to bring the energy. And y'all know we tend to be a little bit more intense on the road for some reason. Y'all, we'll figure that out this year. Hopefully we fix that, so. But on the road, we're a different animal, man. So I hope everybody got their outfit out. I hope you got the vehicles gassed up. If you don't, you can get gas in the morning. We need all roads heading to Louisiana, Monroe tomorrow, man. ULM, let's go pull up. Let's go take over. I don't want to hear nothing about no weather. We've been watching the weather. I don't hear nothing about no weather, man. Get a damn poncho. Let's go to the game, man. Let's go support our Tigers, man. Let's go get this W, and then we'll come back and we'll celebrate. Go ahead, bro.
Dude, I echo everything you say. You know this. We locked in to the hip. I agree with everything you say. But damn it, we putting boot to ass tomorrow. We're getting this dub tomorrow. We're getting this dub tomorrow. And look, and y'all, and look, and if you thought Jackson State fans were unbearable today, damn it, see us tomorrow by 11 p.m.
Listen, man. Hey, there used to be times where I felt like, hey, we supposed to say this is a winnable game, y'all. We're gonna get into the keys of victory. I'm gonna get into all. Look, y'all listen. Listen, chat. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I got full control of this show. I ain't budging until I feel like it. Y'all didn't have a show on Monday, so y'all just gonna have to sit here and take it. I know what y'all came in for. Man, I got a whole damn book of notes. I can break every player down right now. I go literally the entire defense. I looked at film. Hell, I feel like I'm on the damn staff. So trust me when I tell you, it's coming. But I just gotta get settled in, man, because I've been locked in, and I'm just excited about what I feel and is going to happen tomorrow. I really do. Now, we went down there in 2021. You know, we left a game down there. They know how we coming. But they watched the film. If you watch Coach Vincent, whatever his name is, I think that's his coach name. If you watch his press conference, he basically they watching our team. They really have. They watching our team. But but anywho, while you're there, we got 600 folks in the chat. Now listen, welcome. Come on in. I'm glad y'all here tonight. I really am. I'm glad y'all here tonight because we got some things we want to talk about. And one thing I did forget to put on my whatchamacallit is something I'm gonna go back and edit, and I will be putting it on there now. I want y'all to go ahead and go to Givelify, donate to the platform. And I got to read it. Listen, we what I'm gonna talk about tonight is also something that's extremely important because NIL website done. It's all good. It's done, y'all. We'll break that news. I'll break that news to y'all tonight, and we'll talk about all of that good stuff. And we'll go there. But give me just a second, if y'all don't mind. I'll finish up with that, actually.
Are you good? Look, I have to give Mika a disclaimer. They told her she's going to see a side of me tomorrow that she ain't never seen before after we get this dub. So, look, look, man, I know people want to talk about the keys of victory. We're going to get into all that, man. Look, I think obviously, man, when it comes to this game in particular, I do want to say this. There are certain things that line up with this game that's in our favor. We can get to the obvious things about, we want to look at coaching pedigree. And I'm like, well, end of the day, when it comes to the OC or the head coach at Monroe, it was the OC at UAB and the OC at New Mexico. But I would put TC's, record as an OC up against this. TC has had more success, on this level than what this coach has. Team success as well. Because at his stops, he hasn't won. Had a decent offense in New Mexico, had a good offense at UAB, but they never won. TC Taylor's a winner. Won 3 conference championships. Now, also, I want to highlight too when we talk about this particular team, this is first time coach. And so I know typically people want to go to the norm, and that is, it's the FBS opponent against an FCS opponent, and we always talk about the depth. Well, that's not a leverage for them in this game. That's not an advantage for them in this game. Because being this is the first game with a brand new staff, they can't account for that depth because they don't know what they have. And their coach will actually tell you that. Defensive coordinator as well. He even says so the person, they're going to learn. They don't know what they have. They're going to learn what they have in this first game. Well, just suppose that's Jackson State. TC Taylor knows what they have. The DC, they know this team and they know full well what they have. They know what they got loaded into the chamber that they take it to Monroe. So that right there, that's not an advantage for them. So that's an advantage for us. Any disadvantage for Monroe, which is an FBS opponent, becomes an advantage for the FCS opponent. And
Right.
again, we have the better roster. I know
And
when I say that, people say that sounds crazy. Like, no, if you go man to man, and I'll say, oh, well, yeah, we were recruiting some players that they wanted. We missed out on those. But them getting 5 players or 6 players that we wanted that they got doesn't equate to us being weakened on our end. Just look at man to man. We have 46 3-star players on this roster. They don't. We have 4 stars as well. Our roster, man to man, is better than theirs. That's not my opinion. That's fact. Go look at to a man, look at their roster and look at ours. That's just point blank, period. Then when you want to go to size, let's go to size. We have the bigger team.
yep, we
Go
do.
look at their D line and look at our O line. Our
Yep,
team is bigger, our
yep,
team is longer, our
yep.
team is faster. Then you want to go to coaching experience? We have the coaching experience over them. You'll say, oh, well, you got a first time DC. That is true, but our DC was on staff last year. That equates for something. There aren't any nuances to where this is a new DC learning the players and learning the personnel. Also, Coach Quinn helped with the adjustments, toward the latter half of the season last year. We want to go in the OC. TC Taylor's the OC. Again, not learning the new personnel, head coach. So again, then let's talk about the recruiting classes. Man, we're not even gonna go there. We out recruited them. We have a better recruiting class. We have better talent. We have the more continuity, and we talk about growth from year 1 to year 2. They have no growth. It's the very first year, first game. So how people are just automatically going to assume, oh well, all of this is going to equate to a W for them. Hey, have fun in it. I'm telling you right now, Zoe Phillips, I stand on my own too. I'm telling you, not only will we win this game, we're going to win this game convincingly. This will not be a fluke victory. We're going to win this game convincingly, and we will show that we're the better team. Point blank, period.
Yeah, I mean, I don't give a damn if it's convincingly at one point. He know that, and I just want to win. It can be a damn hooking ladder for all I care. I just want that W, because boy, it's gonna be an interesting conversation when that happens. Though. But Zoe actually is right when it comes down to the roster itself. The breakdown is a whole lot, and I wound up breaking that down. With your phone, Zoe. What's up, TD? How you doing, man? Happy you can make it, bro. Hopefully y'all good. But you on mute right now, bro.
Hey, what's up, man? My light's still out. I'm actually going live from my computer. Luckily, I had my computer charged up, so I got my my ring light sponsored by Jersey Way.
What's up, y'all? I'm over here.
Hey, what up, bro? What's up with Craig? What's going on, big dog?
Y'all good, man?
We live, baby. What you say? It's game day, man. We fantastic. That goes without saying.
I got the point spread. Y'all winning by 24.
But all right, man.
24.
Hey, it sounds good when you say it.
I'll take it. But look, man. Hey, listen. Normally we be cautiously optimistic, and it's okay. We're not playing football, so we can give our take. At the end of the day, when you do the research and you look at it, again, you got to go execute. We lost games last year to play to teams that had less talent. You know what I'm saying? We've had more talent than teams we actually lost to. So still got to go execute. Still got to go do what you got to go do. But I started with their defense, though, and I'll get into that a little bit more into that in just a minute. But I do want to go through some of these preliminaries, get this out of the way, and then we'll come back to it in just a second, man. Do want to shout out our sponsors. Glad you guys are here. Make sure you're hitting the like button, hitting the share button, subscribe to the channel. Tell a friend that we live. We are sponsored by Cannon Toyota. We will be rolling in a brand new Toyota Tundra tomorrow to ULM. We all gonna pack in that thing like sardines, baby. We coming with the Cannon tag on it. So if you see that Cannon tag, you see that big truck, you see us in that thing, that's us. Compliments of our channel sponsor, Cannon Toyota of Vicksburg. Appreciate Billy, Clay, Greg, all of them out there, man, for doing what they do. Shout out to KT Dub. For making sure that we were locked in with this and we good to go. Appreciate Auto Masters. Auto Masters, y'all know, hit them up. www.automasters06.com if you're looking for a vehicle, 601-927-7794. Shout out to Tim. Shout out to Terrence. Let's get it, man. And last but not least, of course, Shout Our X. We're going to get – it's football season now, so we're going to be actually showing on this channel, the 3 internees that are going to be accepting those internships from Shout Our X, man. So we're excited, though. While you guys are here, make sure you join the movement, man. Join the JSU by 40. JSU by 40 is a 12-month initiative hosted by Jack State. Let's get it popping, man. Let's get this money rolling in. Basketball season tickets are on sale. I got a chance to watch basketball practice for the men today. It was a great practice. We got a really good roster, really good team. I cannot wait until it's time to see the men play basketball. But listen, the coaches head down to Louisiana Monroe tomorrow too. So, hey, all roads lead to ULM tomorrow, TD and Zo. So it's gonna be fun, man. I do want to send a huge shout out to the Zay. I know Zay actually got waived today, but we still gonna celebrate the fact that he did make the roster. I think what's probably gonna happen is Zay is gonna probably get brought back as a on the practice squad, but at least we hope and pray that happens. If not, we will. The game is on ESPN Plus, brother. On ESPN Plus. But yeah, man, James Houston made the 53-man roster. So did Zay Bowden. Shout out to all the HBCU players that did make rosters. We got some data today that showed all the players. We'll do another show on that at some later time. Somebody else may do it, whatever. We'll get to it. But shout out to James Houston and Zay Bowden. Tough break for Zoe, man. But this is the NFL. That's how it works. They claimed 4 players off waivers, and they wound up cutting him to make room. Him and 3 of his other teammates that actually made the 53-man roster, they wound up getting waived today to make room for the players that was claimed off the waivers. Usually, when that happens, it might result in a practice squad opportunity. So we'll see. But congratulations, still. All right, ULM Jack State game. It is a whiteout for them. We rocking navy blue tomorrow. Navy blue. Everybody that keep reaching out asking what color? Navy blue. So listen, a rule of thumb, whenever in doubt, just put on navy blue. You can never go wrong rocking navy blue. Ain't that right, TD and Zoe? You can never go wrong with navy blue now. Ever. Can't bring that goulash. What we need, who I mean, I got I'm not paying attention to the chat, man. If y'all you talking about in the chat, or you talking about bring that goulash?
I guess you're talking about to the game.
To the game? Okay. All right. Expect the unexpected, D I love. Yeah, man. But listen, it's on ESPN Plus for those. 6 p.m. kickoff. ESPN Plus, 6 p.m. kickoff. It's going to be some great games played tomorrow. Football season is in effect, baby. We know it started week 0 last week, but this is the official week 1 right here, man. Dayshawn Ruffin look great. We ain't going to get into basketball. I was just at practice. This ain't the show for that. He look good. He good. I'm just saying. But listen, man, shout out to my brother Dale Jefferson. Happy birthday again, big bro. Got a chance to holler at him yesterday. They tailgating tomorrow now. I was told, TD Zoe, KT Dub, Corey, don't eat nothing. They said come with an appetite. Don't bring no food. Just come with your appetite, TD. They told me to tell you it's gonna be plenty golden fish for you tomorrow, brother.
Hey, enough said.
Yes, sir.
Man, out of my
plenty golden fish for you tomorrow, big dog. So yeah, man. But man, I'm excited, man, for the game. Let's get into it, man. Coach TC Taylor names starting quarterback, the general, my man, number 15, extra 119. Y'all know who he is, man. Jacobian Morgan gets the starting nod tomorrow. Let's break down his stats, man. Played in 6 games last year, completed 83 for 123, 100 for 842. He finished with 10 touchdowns, 1 interception, bogus interception, but he did record 16 total touchdowns. Longest pass was 70 yards. He averaged 140 yards per game passing. Ran the ball 56 times for 150 yards, 6 touchdowns, averaged 2.7 per carry. That was all them quarterback powers we was running. Ran for a season long 32-yard on one play. He averaged 25 yards per play on the ground, finished with a career high 373. 373 yards, 26 for 36. That must be UAPB. Yep. 5 touchdowns and 1 interception on October the 28th. Threw for 183 yards, 25 for 34 passing versus Texas Southern. In November, passed 151 against Alcorn State, and then 141 against Mississippi Valley. Threw 3 touchdowns against Alcorn. He ran for a season high 107, 14 carries in Mississippi Valley. So I'll start with you.
He got hurt in the Alcorn game, right?
Yeah. You got banged up, but he's 100% now. Coach talked about his leadership has increased. I saw we brought in a dynamic quarterback to add to our already dynamic room with Zy McDonald and Ethan Terrell. We bring in Cam McCoy, who is electric. It was a very, very, very tight quarterback battle all the way through camp, and Jacobian gets the nod. And thoughts on that? I'll start with you, Exit 119, fella.
First of all, I'm pretty sure, as you said, it was a still tough competition.
Yep.
I know Coach Taylor and Coach Rip evaluated each player, very well. Y'all had them on Tiger Talk. They spoke on it. And we said it, Ken, at the beginning. We said with that tight battle with McCoy coming in and Terrell already being there along with Zy, then we had another quarterback on staff as well, that whomever get the nod, they had to be the one, putting up the numbers. So, again, congratulations to him. He's the field general. We expect him to do big things and take us to the next, get us over the hump where we need to be. So here's the thing, Ken. Now that he's been in this, because he came in late last year, so now he's had an off season under Coach Beef. And
yes,
he already was a big, strong young man. So now he's gone through a whole off season, a weight program, learning the playbook and stuff. So if they call his number for the end zone, he has the nose for the end zone anyway. So he definitely a little more powerful, trying to get in the end zone. I remember we was at one of the scrimmages and he and Cam, the safety. Is Cam Smith?
Yep.
Yeah, they had a few words. Cam said that he was stopping and Kobe said he couldn't. So I'm definitely looking for Cam said, man, you know what it would have been? I was like, no, I don't. So so anyway, man, congratulations to him. No matter who would have got the started job, Ken, we would have supported them because they're all Tigers, and we definitely going for wins. It just so happened, it's Mr. Jacobian Morgan from Mixer 119. I definitely hope he go out there and shine and do well.
Yes, he got bigger from last year. He got stronger. Yes. He's same height, but 6'5", But yeah, he definitely got.
In the words of KTW, you can't teach 6'5".
Hey man, I like to take. I definitely like to take, man. Appreciate it. Zoe, what's your thoughts, man? Zoe, you there? Must not be paying attention. Go ahead, bro.
Hey, one more thing I add to that, Ken. He has one of the most beautiful spirals. You actually see the white and stuff turning. With that being said, his accuracy, his ball placement, I definitely want to see him get better. What happened?
Nothing. Go ahead, bro. You got it.
I definitely want to see how that's going to be now because the ball, like you said, that one touchdown, as you say, got the asterisk by it, and all the other touchdowns that he threw. I definitely want to see, improvements in that if there were to be something. Like I said, he only threw one interception. So definitely want to see, has the arm gotten any stronger, the accuracy, and the precision. That's definitely what I be looking for now. And then here's the thing, Ken, with the loaded backfield, bro.
Ed, I'm right there with Ed. I'm right there with it. I agree with that. I agree. I think that he got something to say about that. I think the best quarterback in HBCU football resides at 1400 J.R. Lynch.
I agree. But see, the thing with him, man, he let his talking go on the field, man.
He does. He does. The thing about Jacobian, though, too, so Jacobian played in 4 games when he was at Syracuse. He actually played in some big-time FBS ball. He came in. He was right there. For those who don't know, challenging brother Jason for the starting spot. He broke his finger. We can talk about it now. He broke his finger right before the season started, man. He hit it. He was throwing the ball. And his finger hit a offensive lineman's helmet. And he had it was on his throwing hand, the index finger. So he had to actually get something put in it. I think a metal piece or something to kind of stabilize his finger. So that alone can tend to, I mean, shit, you use your hand to throw the ball, right? So obviously that affects you, but he's still a tough player, man. He made it back for the third game to put the uniform on versus Southern, and then he just waited his turn. He waited his turn. So he went out there and he earned this. He really now this was earned, not given. One may think that just because of how he finished the season, oh yeah, it's his job. Yeah, No, it was also Zy McDonald. It was also he was in the running, so with that, at the end of the day, you what you have is a coach did exactly what he told us that he wanted to do. TD, you remember you and I and KT Dub, and we're at what was it?
Johnny T's.
What was it? Upstairs, Johnny T's. Coach talked about what he wanted to do when it came to that situation. So with that, he accomplished what it is that he wanted to get accomplished, and he wanted to put. What you do is, if you really want to see who's the killer, you put some blood in the water for them sharks and let them go get it. And that's what we saw all fall. It was just a battle. It was just like this. It was up and down, up and down, up and down. And by up and down, I don't mean that play was up and down. I just mean it was just like a heavyweight fight, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And who was we gonna go with? Because I got to be honest with you, hell, even we didn't know until it come down to the last week. We said who we felt like it was going to be, but I was like, hey, it could be this. We don't know. We just have to wait and see. And Coach made his pick. Thoughts on that, bro? So,
and look, man, it's the captain, man. It's the general, dog. Look, I mean, he's going to do what he's going to do. I mean, we're going to get a superhuman performance. I mean, you're going to see a whole lot of this tomorrow. A whole lot of it tomorrow. I mean, he's going to poke out the number 15. Look, I can't speak. I can only go by what I saw, man. I see their practice, and look, we kind of, gave y'all some insight, let y'all know what it is. And again, I'm not being a homer when I say this. This team is going to be a damn good team. You can sit there and overlook it if you want, man. We got the goods for everything that we need. But yeah, man, Jacobian has done his due diligence, man, and he's gotten better. There's growth from last season to this season. We hear the chatter about, he did what he did against the teams that he played in those wins. But, it's funny, I can bring up comparison. We talk about what he did against those teams, but, there's another quarterback in this conference who everybody tends to, claim to be in love with. And I can look at what he did against similar teams, and he has a losing record against same type of thing. Matter of fact, I can use another certain type of quarterback who's everybody's up in arms over, and do you know that he doesn't have a single victory over a team with a good defense in the conference? Well, we hoop and holler about what he does because he looks a certain kind of way in doing it, but he loses in the process. I mean, it is what it is. I remember Jacobian, right now he has a better win percentage in this game starting in his collegiate career than the majority of quarterbacks in this conference. I mean, it is what it is. Say who you want to sit there and say, well, he got victories against certain teams that he played. Well, I can say another quarterback in this conference made a lot of empty calorie statistics against horrible defenses in his division that he came from on the west side.
Hey, so did Jacoby did he finish that Alabama State game?
No, he came in sparingly. He came in and he came in. He didn't even throw a pass in the Alabama State game.
The point I'm getting at, even in that though, is that again, everything is all relative, right? We pick and choose what we want to highlight. Again, Jacoby has a better win percentage than other quarterbacks in this conference. The stats and the stats show it too. We talking about 10 total touchdowns, 1 interception. We talking about completing upwards of 6% of his passes. I mean, and this is a small sample size. If we want to pick and say, oh, well, he did this against inferior teams. Well, I know another quarterback that everybody's up in arms about, and go look at his stats against those same empty kind of defenses, except the difference is Hell, he ain't winning. I mean, so which way y'all want to do it? But again, man, we got the general man that's going ready to lead this team tomorrow, man. And again, he's gotten better. And we're going to see growth from year 1 to year 2, man. And again, he got another year after this one. So, I mean, I expect a great day for him tomorrow. I expect a whole lot of this tomorrow. You know, I have the expectation that the general is going to lead us to victory because, again, we're going to go as far as Jacoby and Morgan takes us.
I put out a tweet that said it was General. I said the General versus General Cheeks. That's what we're going to see tomorrow. 6'5", 230. Forgive me, Jacoby, if I got, he might be 218 right now. You know, they look big now because Beef got them trimmed down and they carrying a little bit more muscle. So, you know, the weight can be a little bit deceptive or whatever. But somebody asked about QB2. I mean, the battle was obviously between obviously Jacoby and Zai and Cam. And, you know, I don't think the freshmen are going to red shirt more than likely. Let's just call it what it is. It ain't no mystery there unless we run into a unique situation like the kicking situation last year, which we hope we're not in a situation with the quarterback room like the there you go. There, look, hey, I ain't got to say nothing. He's gonna speak for himself. He's gonna speak for himself now. Yes, sir. That's what he said. He big body. So listen, they know that though, and they know they have to account for the physicality when you're going against a team like what the team that we're playing. I just think that if we go into the other quarterback, let's talk about Isaiah McDonald. Y'all seen Isaiah. Y'all know what Isaiah can do. And Isaiah's just a consummate professional. I mean, if his number is called, he can be just as dynamic. Isaiah, you know, he's gotten healthy, very smart, can get us into plays. He can lead us to victory. Isaiah came from ULL. Don't forget that UL is also in the Sun Belt. Don't forget that. So he came from a Sun Belt team. But let me say this too. They don't want to give credit because they hate. Yeah, they know. We all know. We understand the narratives and all that good stuff. I don't care about that, Brian. We playing football tomorrow. You can do with that what you want to do with it. Quarterback Cam McCoy comes in. Electric. He's probably the best athlete, one of the best athletes on the team. Throws has a really good ball, really good deep ball. Got a lot of velocity on that thing. He's a weapon, and that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. When you see him, I think you'll like what you see. I think that he can absolutely be a home run hitter, and he can throw home runs and hit home runs. He could be I'm just saying that's what he can do. And then he can also come in and give you a spark. If we need a spark, he's that guy that can do that. Zai also. And I don't know. I don't know I don't know the game plan. I don't know what the coach is gonna do. I'm gonna watch it just like y'all gonna watch it. I know what we've seen. I know what the options are, and I'm just telling you that either one of those three quarterbacks, if they on the field, we like our chances with our offense. And as long as those big boys up front can hold off their D line, which if you look at their D line, man, I'll get into a little bit of that in just a minute. But I really feel like we good, man. We good. I feel good with Jacoby going in. He knows what the assignment is. And two, you tend to play a little bit harder when you know you got some fire behind your ass. You follow what I'm saying? I mean that. And I don't mean that he need that to go do what he got to do. He's a professional. He's gonna do what he got to do. But I'm just saying, as an athlete, TD, when you know that ain't no drop off, you know that what brother did. Who was that? One of them said, listen, you knew. It might have been Brother Wise. It might have been Darren Connor. Hey, the saying was, hey, if you get hurt, you better get healthy quick. You better get healthy quick. Because
that was it.
That was it. Yeah, I was just saying. Hey, it wasn't no listen. Hey, man, you can't be hurt, man. Because listen, dude, we got some talent on this roster. Joker get in that squad. Hey, listen, Joker get in that game, TD. They ain't giving it back. Because I might right now, my role might be I might get 7, 8, 9 plays in the game plan. But the Joker ahead of me messing around and tweak a little something. That 9 just went to 19, 29. You see what I'm saying? You see how that just changed? Now I'm finna go make an impact in the snaps that I got. One of the things I will acknowledge, this team has great quality depth. What it will allow for everybody that's playing to go. I'm talking about full speed. If you give me, listen, if you gonna play 10 plays, make that be the hardest 10 plays that you can, because you know you got somebody that can come right in and actually give you just as much, and that way we stay fresh at all times. So they are FBS opponent, but hell, we got the numbers just like they got the numbers.
And Ken, not to mention, even with the other quarterback, that they have different athletic abilities and different things that they can do well. So it may be different packages, depending on the situation, or
well, they don't have to adjust the package for either of these quarterbacks. That's the beauty. Now I know what you mean.
Yeah.
The reason I'm saying that is this: what coach has done a good job of, from my vantage point, is open test this. You can too, because you was at the scrimmage and everything. He don't make wholesale changes with nobody in there. Everybody's in there running the same thing, because Jacobian can run RPO, so Zai and goddamn Cam can. These cats can get it. But guess what? Zai can throw the deep ball. Zai can throw the intermediate pass. Zai can throw the screen pass with accuracy. So can Cam. So can Jacobian. So that's where we have it. So it doesn't have to be a philosophy change because one player. Now, to your point, TD, and I'll let you go. There are some things that the other quarterbacks may do really well that the other ones may not do, and everybody has their thing that they do.
Right.
So the coaches would obviously, to your point, they would say, yeah, okay, they do this set of plays really well, so we're gonna adjust accordingly, but I don't think they really have to adjust the offense too tough, because you know how you could have like that, it could be that imbalance in talent. You got this field general, and then you got this athlete. So the field general go out, now you got to just go straight RPO, and because you see what I'm saying. I don't think that you're going to see much wholesale changes if one go out or the other.
Right. Yeah, that's pretty much what I was saying.
But so you got anything else on Jacoby before we move on? I just wanted to start here because it was something. It was obviously we wanted to know who it was. We know that they're starting General Booty. I went and looked at General Booty, man. I went and checked him out. General Booty, 6'2", 195, 3-star kid. Obviously, he played at Tyler Junior College. And when we talk about General Booty, because I want to just do a quick comparison. We got Jacobian stats up there. Let's go to General Booty stats real quick, because he hadn't really played any college football for the most part, but he has. So out of high school, he played at Allen. So you know everything about Allen. Allen is a top-tier program. Kyler Murray. I mean, everybody know Allen, Texas. Big-time high school football out of the Dallas, Texas area, right? 3-star kid by way of, I think he was a 4-star for some other thing, but he was 3-star for 247 Sports. He goes to Tyler Junior College as a freshman. He started all 12 games, led them. They were 7-5. Listen, y'all, he was 7-5 in JUCO. I'm just saying, 7-5 in JUCO. And the Tips Harder Bowl victory. He had 266 attempts. He led in completions, 266, attempted 436. So let me ask you all a question. Somebody do the math on that. Damn, 266 completions out of 4. Wait a minute, that ain't that good. 27 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, 3,400 yards. He averaged 284 passing yards a game. He rushed 70 times for 250 yards and a pair of touchdowns. Somewhat of a dual threat, but went to Oklahoma, appeared in one game. Went to he stayed as a sophomore. Then he was a redshirt sophomore the next year. Appeared in one game. So thoughts on General Booty, though?
He booted.
I already knew you was going to say that. I knew you were going to say that.
I mean, man, look, I'm gonna say this, man. I mean, honestly, man, I'm gonna give Coach speak, but it's real. I mean, it's wait and see. I mean, no one can tangibly sit here and say, "Oh, Jackson State is going against facing a team where the quarterback that we're facing is obviously a better quarterback than what we're, than what we have on our team." Yep. You don't know what you're getting with Booty. He cheeks. He didn't play none last year. You don't know what you're getting. You don't even know what,
He played no ball in 2 years. Well, I mean, he was on the team. He appeared, but he ain't really threw no passes.
and he didn't play at Oklahoma. It's like you don't know what you're getting. But you know what I can expect because he's not a mobile quarterback. So I can tell you what we're going to get. We're going to get a lot of quick passes on offense. I can guarantee you that because we're going to have the D line that actually just going to generate pressure. And you're not going to have a guy that's a statue back there, sit there and just allow time to sit there and throw. They're going to do a lot of quick pass the game. I expect a lot of screens. I expect a lot of dump offs, getting the ball out quick to the receivers and sprays. I expect a lot of wide receiver screens in this game. They're going to want to run the ball, but I expect a heavy dose of the short game because, Ken, not only that, but it's the first game.
Yeah.
The game.
That's right. They got a wide receiver too, man, that I think is young man. He's a slot receiver. He's a pretty solid kid, man. His name is Javon Campbell, 5'10", 180. He's that prototypical slot receiver that's got a lot of speed. Transferred over to them from Long Island. FCS player transfer. I mean, my point is, to your point, you're right. I expect the same thing. I mean, can they go over the top? Folks talking about big receivers. I mean, you got some. I mean, the starters that's listed. Javon Campbell is actually a 6'3", 210. He's actually a starter, but I'm thinking about Davion Wells, the young man that's 5'10", 180. And then you got a Artist Cole supposed to be starting 6 feet, 190. So, I mean, they got decent size. I mean, they wide receiver room look just like ours at the end of the day. I mean, and when you really get into the talent level, our wide receiver room is actually better. I'm going to say this to y'all, and I want y'all to hear this, and I'm not going to Zoe's point, I'm not even exaggerating when I say this. If you took their roster and our roster and you flip the names, you are giving Jackson, you are saying that ULM is going to beat the shit out of Jackson State. I'm going to say that again. On paper, TD, we're going to take Jackson State's roster and we're going to put Louisiana Monroe's name on it. And then we're going to take Louisiana Monroe's roster and put Jackson State's name on it. The narrative will still be ULM is going to beat the hell out of Jackson State. The only reason why there is going to be reservation is because we ain't never done it before. We ain't never seen it before. You see what I'm saying? This is the time to get it done. I ain't never seen a team. When I broke down their roster, man, and I did the research, and we can get into that. We can roll right into that. They got a lot of 2-stars on their roster. And I'm not really trying to. 2 stars are really solid because Jeremiah Williams was a 2-star. Let's not forget that. Okay. Mm-hmm. He was a Mississippi Alabama All-Star, 5'8", defensive player of the year type player. You follow what I'm saying? He was a 2-star as well. But at the same time, look at how he's developed. But if you put Jeremiah Williams on ULM's team right now with True Thompson, they both start at the D line, at the D tackle position. I'm telling you that right now. They start right now. But go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
So let's understand that General Booty did come from a lineage of talented, football players. So he has the knowledge of football. From what I've seen, there hadn't been much pressure applied to him. I don't think he has a very strong arm. I mean, it's his accuracy is good. His ball placement, his control, all that's pretty good. I don't think just far as just winging it. Nah, I don't think he's pretty good. As far as mobility, he's all right. He can get you a first down in a tough situation. You know what I'm saying? I hadn't seen much pressure being put on from the clips and stuff that I've seen. So that will have to be definitely applied by Jackson State front line. We get pressures on, we'll see how he flows from there. But
look at Timona, man. Timona said that's like saying Michael Jordan came for the GOAT. Meanwhile, he is trash. She's done her research. Keep going, TD. I just thought that was funny.
Yeah, man. But it's
I know what you're saying though. Like, no, he's look. The young man he got talent, man. He got talent, and I feel like if we don't get to him, he can make our night long.
Exactly.
He can make it a long night.
Exactly. And if you don't watch him, he will run.
Now, I'm gonna just say this right here, bro. Go ahead and run. We want him to. because this team is faster than they were last year. I'm just gonna tell you that right now.
For a rude
The
away.
team speed on defense done got a whole lot faster, bro. Shout out to them. Shout out to everybody that donated to them speed test machines. Ain't that right, brother Beef? They done got a whole lot faster. But no,
don't feel the force of the dark side.
But let me do this though. So when you look at just size, I was looking at the O-line, man. So based off who they have as starters right now, Sam Carson, 6'4", 300 TD. I'll give these sizes now. Sam Carson, 6'4", 300 at the left tackle position. Elijah Fisher, 6'4", 310 at the guard position. Carter Miller, 6'2", 300 at the center. Now, Carter Miller's solid. Came from James Madison. James Madison had a really good team last year. Up until that, they actually was going to be a top. They really was threatening to go further into the top 10 because of it. But then they lost the game and then they kind of lost their momentum. I think 6'2", 300, good size right there. He had 8 starts at James Madison. Jay Mickle, 6'2", 300, came from Northwest Community College, but he was at ULM last year, played 11 games last year. And then you got Devon Smith, who's actually a kid, came from Jones Community College, former 3-star, played at New Mexico. So he's the biggest kid. They got 6'6", 290. I think JSU linebacker spy on Booty if he does well. I think that'll happen. Now, reason I say that is because I think that you're not looking at this prototypical big SEC size line. Remember the line we went up against versus Texas State? Texas State line was really big last season, in my opinion. And I thought they gave us some fits, but yep, this is it. 6'4", 6'4", 6'2", 6'2", 6'6". And everything in the size, it comes down to technique, it comes down to physicality, it comes down to skill. You can still get your ass whooped by an offensive line at this size. So I'm not implying that just because they 6'4", 6'4", 6'2", 6'2", 6'6", then that means that we, they advantage us because we have. But I this is all I'm saying. Aesthetically, I really like what we have to go up against from the size standpoint. Their tight end, TD 6'3", 250, never played. He was a redshirt freshman. He didn't even play last year. So this is going to be his first time playing. They needed a game like Jackson State, but they got the wrong Jackson State. They really needed Jackson State last year. Jackson State this year is a problem for them. I'm just telling you that. I really feel like this is a bad matchup for them. We playing with house money, by the way. If we lose, everybody say we're supposed to lose. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, we went down there, we lost in 2021, 12-7. We know we should have won that game. We could have won that game, right? But nobody really gave a damn after you lost. You just said, damn, we let one get away. So that's what house money looks like, right? But General Booty, like you said, not a lot of experience there. Most of the experience they got, man, is they got a good, solid running back.
Hey, King, we got to take in consideration too now. General Booty, I mean, he didn't go to Oklahoma just out of happenstance. I mean, they had to see something in order for him to be on the team.
Well, it was based off his Tyler Community College, stats and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He did his thing. 27 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. If you go look at the film, I mean, you pretty much see what he is, man. He's a decent quarterback. You know what I'm saying? He's decent. Is he? Do I think they're gonna win I think they're the worst team in the Sun Belt still.
Yeah.
According to his roster, I really feel that way. And from all the reports of what I've seen from this team and what I've seen from the tea leaves and all the reports, I don't even think they feel like the coaches are really going to use this year as an assessment to see who can really do what, TD. And then they're going to go and try to break down and really recruit a whole better roster like next year. You know what I'm saying? I spent a lot of time on their defense because I feel like our defense beats their offense. I really do. I feel like our defense is an advantage.
And you was talking about the offensive lineman. I'm looking forward to the matchup with the left tackle, the left side of the ball. I'm not sure which edge rush gonna be on this side, but it seemed like he's more in love with run blocking. So if you can beat him off the ball, get him into pass blocking situation, then that whoever coming off the edge may have a chance. I mean, he has long arms, but he like to push you around. I'm not sure how he is out there on the alley. So I would definitely test he definitely would be tested with our defensive end on that side.
I mean, I like Phillip Webb coming off that side, in my opinion. Phillip Webb, 6'5". What is Phillip Webb, man? I'm gonna get his exact metrics. I don't want to mess that up, but I do want to, because we do have a depth chart that's up. So what we can take from that is the size of the actual players, right? So Phillip Webb, you're looking at 6'6", 265 versus 6'4", 300. And Webb is a monster, bro. And he's playing up to his potential this season. He got Coach Javance Jones in Javance's room. So he coming off that edge with violence on him. So I like our chances there, man. I mean, I'm just telling you, we're going to apply pressure to them. We coming. The objective is to get to that quarterback, put him on his booty. You know what I'm saying? We're going to put booty on his booty. That's the goal. We're not going to sit back there and let him pick us apart, man. Now, as I was talking this morning, I said the only thing I would say, we got to be mindful of the big play. You know what I mean? Because when you are super aggressive and you run an aggressive style of defense, then you gotta defend the perimeter when it comes to that. But at the end of the day, I like Webb off that edge. But here's the other thing, TD. 6'6", 290 off the left side or the right side. Guess what that means? I like Alan Walker or Josh Nobles or whomever coming off the edge because they're smaller. James Houston is a defensive lineman in the NFL at 6 feet, 6'1", because his ability to bend. You get skinny. It's harder for some of those big time, taller offensive linemen. Because if you notice, I'm real thin on the defense. This is offensive side. It's real thin. Hell, I got a ton of notes on their defense because I think they're gonna have to rely on their defense. I think their defense is the better side of the ball, very similar to us. You see what I'm saying? And I'm gonna get in. I can really go into some of these players that I have, and I will do that, but in just a second. But I really like our chances. Our O-line versus their D-line. I'm taking our O-line 10 times out of 10.
And twice.
Not saying that their O-line is trash. I'm just saying I prefer our D-line over that because we got something to work with and we coming with it, man. We coming with it, man. I'm just telling you, we coming with it. And our linebackers are agile, mobile, and hostile. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I would like to think that our defense and our offense kind of playing tug of war. I mean, we got some talent on that side of the ball. You know what I'm saying? That saying that really can go for it. So I mean, if you think about it, most coaches that I know, that was in the game, they build on their defense because people feel defense win championship. So they always put their best players on the defense anyway. So, you definitely got to have the defense because you don't have any defense and you can't stop nobody, then you're definitely not going to win no game. So most teams, a defense are tough. Well,
I'm with you on that, bro. I really am. When you go back and look at this team, doesn't really have a lot of production. TD, the running back that they have, the young man Hunter Smith, he played in all 12 games. Man, he had 634 yards on. He had 507 rushing, and he had 71 receiving, 47 kickoff. He averaged 5.4. His stats was very similar to Herb. Leads the team in rushing with 507, but he only had 3 touchdowns. So in the 12 games, he had 3 touchdowns. And then they backup quarterback, Bennett Galloway, white kid, tough guy. He runs behind his pads. He played in 10 games, 288 yards. So the production of what you see getting on the field, you got a quarterback that ain't played no valuable minutes in 3 years, okay, since 2021. You got a running back with subpar numbers, and you got a backup with even more subpar numbers. You got an O-line that's, I'll just tell you, I already basically said it. You got an O-line that's still, he had one like the left tackle TD, he played last year at ULM from Calgary. The left guard, he had 12 starts in junior college. No. He had 12 starts last year with ULM. So he's coming back. Elijah Fisher. The center came from James Madison with 8 starts. So he's a new piece plugging in. And then the right guard played like in 11 games last year from JUCO. And then the right tackle came from New Mexico with the coach. So it works for them. But this is what you don't know. If your D line ain't really elite, your O line would look like they doing some damn thing. You don't know until you go up against somebody else, right? So,
what you really don't know, and I mentioned to you this earlier, but everybody else know too. It's a brand new team. This team does not know who it is. So let me paint a scenario, because again, this is not a brand new Jackson State team. This is a Jackson State team with great continuity, with a returning quarterback, a lot of starters on both sides of the ball. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Returning the kicker from injury, All-American punter. Bear in mind, so let me give you a scenario. I mean, let's say Jackson State jumps out to a 14-0 lead. Let's say if it happens, hypothetically speaking. This team doesn't know what type of resolve it has. The coaching staff doesn't either.
Chad, so we were given the depth chart. That's why I'm able to break it down. But go ahead. So
when you talk about, you know what I'm saying, everybody can sit there and say, oh, what they just know what ULM. I'm like, how do you know what ULM gonna do when you don't even know what ULM has? They don't even know what they have, and the coaches speak to that. So again, they don't know how they'll respond to adversity. They don't know, you know what I'm saying, what type of fight that they have in them, because again, the coaching staff does not know. This is, like, again, first game with a first-time staff. Everything is brand new to the staff and this team. They don't even know what their identity is. They know nothing about this team. Jackson State doesn't have those questions. So again, you talk about if a Jackson State jumps out on them, and again, Jackson State playing with house money. So again, they don't know what type of fight they're going to have. They don't know what type of resolve they're going to have, if they have any. Because again, I can assure you, let Jackson State jump out to a 14-0 lead. There's going to be panic on their side, because they don't know what that look like. It's a brand new team. And so again, that's why I'm telling you, we're in the best position to actually win this particular game. We have a better roster, continuity on the staff. You have a well-seasoned now second-year head coach who took on a lot of bull crap in his first year that he actually grew from it. We see it day to day.
That's right, Coach Knight.
Yes, Coach Knight. We see that day to day, and they don't. And again, we always tell everybody, a team make its biggest jump from game 1 to game 2, but also in a program, a team make its biggest jump between year 1 and year 2. And we're in year 2 under the T.C. Taylor regime. So again, everything lines up for us to have success in this particular game. So again, we're a 3%. We have a 3% chance to win, according to all the football pundits and experts and the ESPN, and everybody's saying, "Oh yeah, we're gonna lose. They're gonna blow us out." Yada yada yada. I promise you, if you can hear my voice, please come see me at 11 o'clock tomorrow night. But I'm gonna be on one. I'm on all. Look, I'm telling you, having receipts ain't gonna do it. Just I'm on all your asses. I'm on all your asses. Come 11 o'clock tomorrow night. Please, I will be hoarse Friday morning.
We'll be live all the way home, baby.
Let me tell you, I will be hoarse Friday morning. You take that shit to the bank. We getting this dub. I've been saying this since early spring. We getting this dub.
Hey, we coming back with some of them players too.
Let me tell you, I am the mouth. Look, it ain't the staff, it ain't the players. It's me. I got the big J on my chest. I got the S on your chest. It's the J on your chest that you know that you're the best. Let me tell you, I am the mouthpiece of Jackson State Tigers. So I promise you, come see me tomorrow night. Come see me. We're going to get that dub. It's going to be a beautiful ride from Louisiana across to Mississippi. Let me tell you.
I mean, Zoe, we have some good changes made on our team as well. So we still have some questionable things out there as well. I mean, we did have quite a few coaches to come in some players, especially playing on the offensive line. So with everybody being the first game, I mean, it's still somewhat of a way to see games somewhat on both sides. Now, I'm not saying that we don't have, with Coach Taylor coming in the second year and what some of the stuff they got going on, that we might not have some form of that we might have an ups on them, but we still have some questions out there as well. So that's the purpose of playing this game. So whatever things that need to be kicks that need to be worked out can be worked out too. True enough, we all like to go out there and say, hey, man, we want to go out there and do this and do that. But again, no one has played. We're going into the second year. We do have new players as well, just like they have new roster turnover. So
it's different. It's different. Hold on. Let me say this. Let me jump in. Or when you get done, go ahead and finish. I wasn't jumping in. I was just saying it's just different. That's all I said. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's different. I mean, that's all I'm saying. I mean, everybody still have questions because it's the first game. That's all.
Well, yeah, there is unknowns for the season. But as you was talking, I was thinking, let's just go through our roster real quick. Rico Powers played last year and the year before that. Fabo was there last year. He first team all SWAC player. Isaiah Spencer, Kobe Paul, Jonas Fortillion. Yeah, we added some new receivers like Jamil Gardner, Tyquan Henderson, Jay Dupree, Richard Mays. We added a lot more, but I'm just going to stick with the guys that was here last year. So let's say we start Fortillion, Fabo, Rico, Jacobian, Ahmad, Kurt Ford, Evan Henry, Muda, Cam James, DeAndre Towns Blue. Without saying anything extra, that's 10 players that played and started a lot last year. So to that point, there's still some unknowns because you still got to know how they're going to play this year. There's always unknowns. The first game of the season.
Well, let me ask you a question. Who on Jack State's team that no matter what happens in the game on tomorrow, TC Taylor can't give an answer and account for from experience? Name one player.
Talking about tomorrow?
Yeah, in the game tomorrow. If there anything that's going to happen in the game tomorrow that TC Taylor can't give an account for.
Are you referencing like they've seen them practicing in
No. Just the team. Is there anything that's going to happen in that game tomorrow that TC Taylor can account for with his team?
No, he's been with his team. There's not going to be anything.
Hold on. Thank you. You answered my question.
But that ain't got nothing to do with what we're talking about.
Hold on. Can the coach of ULM say that?
I mean, based off the same question, he actually can because he's been with his team since the whole fall.
From New Mexico,
they ain't play no game.
So you saying, okay? I see. I was just trying to understand.
So the point that I'm making is, I never once said anything about us not having question marks. I specifically said the difference is he don't know what he got, and he don't. Again, having question marks is one thing. Having a question need to get an answer, because I can sit here and say, guess what? To the outside world, we can sit there and say we got a question mark at linebacker. We got to see it. And the question will be answered. Hold on. We got questions at linebacker, right? So we got to see it.
Hold on for a second. Pause. I got to do something. Jeffrey, hell no. All right, keep going, bro.
No,
because this is let me tell y'all what TD do. TD don't say nothing. What TD does is give an opposite perspective for range of conversation. If TD just said, I agree with you, Zoe, I agree with you, Ken, it's not going to be a real meaty conversation. So when you give opposing sides, it's not that we disagree. It's not that we're opposing one another. It's merely that we are just trying
dialogue.
All right, go ahead, keep on.
It's dialogue. No, so what I'm saying is, it's just like, to the point, it's not about even having questions. The thing is that the thing that we got to understand is we got continuity on one end. Because, at the end of the day, it's the first game for us, too. We got questions, Mark. We got questions to get answered. That's why I said we can always point to, for example, linebacker play. We've seen it, but guess what? The mass public ain't seen it. So it's like that was a weakness last year. Well, guess what? That's going to get answered. But the difference is we're not speaking to questions on the team. We're speaking to what? This coach is going in wide-eyed, bushy-tailed. He don't know. He got questions, period. He don't know what he's going into battle with. He think he knows. He's going to learn on the fly. TC Taylor don't have that feeling.
So basically, they are in the position we were in last year.
Exactly.
That's where they are. Exactly. They're in the position that we were in last year. A lot of turnover. To Zoe's point, we're really saying the same thing. We're just saying it in different perspectives. You see what I'm saying? But to Zoe's point, Coach had some blunders last year. He'll be the first one to tell you that. He got blunt. You build on blunders. You build on mistakes. You build on errors. You build on that's what experience is. Isn't this a first-time head coach? Has he ever been a head coach? He's been an interim, I think, but he's never been a head coach.
No.
Okay.
AUAPB.
Yeah, he was like an interim or something. And then they brought in Dilfer. And then he went to New Mexico, I think, as an OC. And then now he's the first-time head coach. So to your point, to Zoe's point, they gonna find out who they are tomorrow. What do we want? Shut that shit up, please. Don't start. Look, man, don't kill my spirit, bro. Don't kill my spirit. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's exactly what he does. We talked about it. Just so y'all don't know this, we talk about this offline, and I ain't trying to give away all our secrets and stuff, man. Y'all just got to let us do what we do and just keep rocking and rolling, though. But anyway, I said, what y'all think about clock management in this game? We'll get to that in a minute. Clock management for any game is always important. The thing I will say about clock management is this. Changes in the game. I'll give you an example. Florida State versus Georgia Tech. Both teams had 12 possessions. 12. The game is different now. It's a running clock. It don't stop until you get to the last 2 minutes of the quarter. I think it stops at the first down, but as soon as you set second and fourth. So, but after that bitch rolling. It's rolling. Now, at the end of the second half, you get BA. What's up, Big Shaq? Big Shaq. What's up, baby? What's up, Big A? Hey, but look, there is a 2-minute warning now. So now you get an extra timeout at the end of the half. So clock management will be extremely important. How well does coach manage his 3 timeouts? Do you use them for we just don't want to use timeouts due to lack of discipline, lack of focus, that type of stuff. He's been preaching, stay locked in, stay focused, stay locked in. As they told the players before they left, look, I don't want to see anybody on the sideline not locked in. You follow? Say, go ahead, sir.
I'm gonna answer this. I'll say this: the only way the FBS versus FCS plays into it is if this was under any other circumstance with a second or third year coach. Being that this is their first game for a first time head coach with a brand new team, it won't play into it. Their depth won't account to this game because they don't know what they have. It's the first game of a brand new staff, of a brand new team.
The depth won't account.
Well, I'm saying the depth won't account because they don't know what they have.
That means that the depth, they still gonna use their depth though.
Right.
No, hold on. There's depth and having quality depth is two different things. Just because you put a buy out there don't mean that you necessarily is doing anything.
They can discover that during the game though.
But again, you don't know what you have. They don't know what they have.
And don't they have a lot of the same players that we recruited?
Huh?
I think what you're saying is
they don't have a lot of
in game. So you're saying in game time situations, they don't know what they have. They don't know what they have from a game time standpoint. Go ahead.
What I'm saying is to sit here and think just because they're an FBS opponent, they have 85 scholarships and we have 63 squares, 85, that they have more players to throw out there that's going to wear us down. They're not going to play. They're not going to sit here with an overhaul of 70-something players to sit here and say that they have a depth factor over us in the first game of a brand new tenure. So that's what I'm saying. There is no depth overload where there's an advantage for them over us because guess what? Number one, we have the better roster any goddamn way.
Facts.
So again, they're not going to account for those numbers. And again,
we're not going to sugarcoat that.
Hold on.
We have a better roster. Keep going.
That's under the assumption, like, oh, they got 22 other old linemen. They're going to rotate in and out. You can't say that because they don't even know what they have. You got to see that. And I'm going to say this. With 70-some new players, that ain't happening. In the first game of a brand new coach tenure, that's not happening. See, again, I would give more credence to that. It was a second or third year coaching to an established program. Guess what? They've recruited those classes. You recruit to that depth.
I got a question.
And this staff got in late. They ain't account for all them damn numbers. So just because they got FBS on the front of it, that doesn't automatically equate to having more depth. You got to recruit to that depth. So
let me ask that same question. How much does that factor in the referees?
Well, we'll see. Because
that's the best we can explain.
Let me tell you why. We kind of got holes the last time we played them, right?
Yeah, right. We got holes.
Hold on. And yet we still should have won the game.
Yeah.
And yet we still should have won the game.
And so, in the last time we played them, we had a better roster.
Hey, hold on. But the difference, though, Texas State did not. Texas State had a better roster than what Jackson State had as it was. Jackson State roster, let me say it again. Jackson State's roster is better than University of Louisiana Monroe. That's not me being a Jackson State fan. That's not me being a homer. I do not have blue and white glasses on. That is fact.
Hey, let me say this too. A lot of the players that came over with Coach Kenny to Texas State came from Incarnate Word, who kicked a lot of ass in the FCS ranks. They had an outstanding, and they brought over TJ Finley, 4-star quarterback, who we didn't touch the whole game. He just ran all over us, and he had a clean jersey. He could have took his jersey off and air dried it and just wore it.
And kid, let me say this, because the last time, and I gotta make sure I say this, because the last time I was talking like this, or everybody said that I was talking reckless, right? Let me give everybody a refresher. It was I specifically said in 2022, oh, FAMU, this Jackson. I said, bro, we're going to beat them by 40 points. I said, I know that it sounds crazy that I'm saying this. Oh, and I said, we will beat them by 40 points. We end up beating them by worse than that. And again, hold on. And it was also me who told everybody, because FAMU had just lost to North Carolina, remember? And I told everybody, Jackson State's defense is better than North Carolina's. Jackson State defense would dominate FAMU better than North Carolina did. And we did that. Yep. So I know, look, Rocky, I get it. It sounds preposterous to hear me say Jackson State's roster is better than ULM. Damn it, if I tell you a mosquito can pull a wagon, don't ask me no questions. You better hook his ass up. Jackson State's roster is better than ULM. We have 46 3-stars. Go look at how many they got.
Hey, I like you don't talk like this, because he don't go to sleep when he like this. Keep asking them questions, y'all. Keep getting worked up. Because I can't even I gotta say this to you, because you don't know this. I can't see the top of your head. That's when I know shit gets serious. When the top of his head get cut off.
I got 15 minutes. I got to go. I got 15 more minutes. I got to go.
Oh, you could.
So listen. So I get it. I trust me, I get it. Oh no, where FCS team has a better roster. Bullshit. Jackson State roster is better than ULM. And guess what? The very words that I'm saying, this is a fact. Tomorrow night.
I do believe that they won't go full D. Let's switch it up a little bit real quick. So we only talked about one side of the ball for them. I'll do this, and because I really did go into this defensive side. Now this is where we gotta be careful at. Let's just be real. Now I'm gonna sing some praises for him. I'm gonna just tell you right now, best defensive player they got coming out the edge, number 5, coming from Coley, Billy Pullen. He is a problem, and I'm just telling you, like, whoever's lined up with him, I'm pretty sure you're gonna see probably the tight end. You're gonna see some 11, 12, hell, I don't know, whatever we got to do to keep him away from the quarterback. You got to do that. Billy Pullen, and for those that don't know, Billy Pullen at Colleen had 14 sacks, 18 tackles for loss. He was an All-American, 3-star kid. We tried to recruit him, but he decided to go to ULM. The other kid I like that was that's actually his backup off the edge, Tristan Shorter, kid out of Oxford High School. He played at Northwest Community College. He's actually a stud. Yeah, he's a stud as well. But he's actually in the 2 deep. They got Keontae Wells actually starting, so Keontae Wells was actually supposed to come on a visit. Now, for those that don't know this, Keontae Wells actually, his folks reached out to me trying to see if he can come back, because after he committed to Florida International, he wound up wanting to come to Jackson. But you know how it is. If we have you scheduled for a visit and you stand us up and don't come on a visit, hell to the no, you can't come back. You can't come back. So he was trying to come to Jackson State because we were recruiting him, and that didn't happen. So he wound up going over to ULM because he had 2 teammates already over there. They got him starting now the kid that's backing him up, James Smith. He only had 12 tackles last year. He was a 3-star kid though, but Keontae Wells, another Colleen. They played, so Keontae Wells and Billy Pullen played opposite of each other at Colleen last year. They had a pretty good defensive line. But you got 2 JUCO guys that Jack State recruited, both of them. And they could have very easily been in the Jack State uniform this year. Their D tackles, Jalen Ware, who did we talk about the other day last week? We talked about a former Jackson State Tiger who was the actual roommate of our head coach, coaching high school ball over there in a city called Starkville. Mm-hmm. He actually got 2 players on his roster that played Starkville, bro. One of them being Jalen Ware. Jalen Ware was at Starkville High School, went to Hines Community College. Watching his film, TD, run stopper, kind of got slow feet. He's not gonna run. He ain't gonna chase nobody down, but he can plug that middle up. I mean, decent size. Alvino Carbajal. He's a kid that came from UA. He was actually at Alabama A&M. The kid that's backing him up. He's a bigger kid, more of a run stopper. Played some at LSU, some at Alabama A&M. And then they got a young man who was basically a portal. He's a consistent portal kid, Earl Barquette. Subpar stats, man. He played at he's at ULM last year. No, he just came in at ULM, but he was at USC, TCU. 3-star kid, man. That's their D line. I think their D line, they're gonna try to, but this is really the game's won and lost in the trenches, man. So they got edge rushers that can create problems for us. You follow what I'm saying? They do. So our tackles, however the coaches decide to mix that up, we ain't gonna have 5 Mississippi to get the ball out. We ain't gonna be able to stand back there and wait forever and a day to get the ball out. I think their best position though is linebacker though. Carl Glass, kid that's been playing with them. He's actually a inside linebacker, Tyrese Hopkins. He's a 3-star kid. He was at USM, then with the East Mississippi. That he played at Starkville too. 3-star kid, Tyrese Hopkins. So you got 2 teammates that both went to Starkville, both went Mississippi JUCO, and then both wound up going to ULM together. So he's starting at inside linebacker. Carl Glass outside. Carl Glass, their best linebacker to me. He's a senior, 59 tackles last year. He's number 35. Just remember number 35. Find out wherever number 35 and number 4 is at, and number 5. Those going to be the numbers y'all going to have to really – we got to key in on. Trevor Random. He was at Jones. He was with JJ for a minute. Because remember, JJ was actually a ULM commit as well. He wound up going back to Jones before he came to us or whatever. 40 tackles last year. He came out of Greenwood High School. They got a lot of Mississippi talent on this team, man. They recruit Mississippi a lot, obviously, because they next door. But I'm going to say this. Let me say this about drop-off. I feel, it's just my opinion, I feel like they have a deeper drop-off than we do, that they too deep. And looking at the research and looking at what they got coming in behind that, I can promise you, to Zoe's point, they're not going deep into their bag when it comes to depth. They're not. They might go too deep.
But there's another reason for that. This coaching staff got on late. They got on late. So again, just because the problem is people see FBS and automatically, oh, you're just gonna lose by virtue of the initials, right? It's FBS, and they have more depth. And I'm like, how, when you don't even know what the roster makeup is? So man, you don't even know what the roster makeup is. So how can you say that?
So look at this. So I think they got good linebacker play, the starters. If they start all 3 of these linebackers with Randall, Glass, and Hopkins, you're looking at, Glass was he came from Harding University. Harding is a good was it D3, D2? Harding D3. But look at their backups though. Steffens, whatever the dude's name is, Iowa Central. He had 45 tackles in JUCO. The other outside linebacker came from Coffeyville. He had 35 tackles in JUCO. And then you had the other kid, 2-star kid out of Iowa Central. So they're too deep. All 3 of their backups at the linebacker position are JUCO kids that transferred over. Doesn't mean they can't play. I'm just giving you the breakdown of where they came from. Now, when you get into the DBs, I think we win. I think our wide receivers are a nightmare for them from a matchup standpoint. Their best DB, in my opinion, is Carlin Biggers. 54 tackles last year. He's kind of their better player, in my opinion. He got a kid that backing him up, a 2-star kid that played at East Central, and then he went over to South Alabama, didn't really play, so he came to ULM. A lot of these kids that hit the portal that come to ULM is going to go get playing time because they were not getting playing time in other places. So TD, they was at these other schools, they just was bench riders. If we being honest, a lot of them don't have stats. I'm not knocking them. I'm just telling you the data as to what it is we're talking about. But when you get to the safety position, you got Carl Fontro. That's who he talked about. If you watch the press conference, I watch every press conference the coach done talked about. You hear Carlin Biggers, you hear Carl Fontro. Fontroy is his name. He was at UAB, but he did not play. He's a 3-star kid, but he never played at UAB, but he's a starter. Again, a kid that didn't play, now he's a starter. Carl is decent, I agree. Andre Mack came from my high school. He played at Madison Central, went to Jones, then he only had 1 tackle last year. This other safety, Wyatt Williams, he's a Delta State kid, transferred in from Delta State. He was a 3-star, though. Didn't really play much for them. I mean, I ain't saying he didn't play much for Delta State. He ain't played over there. The backup is another Jackson kid, played at Jackson Academy, East Central, but he's a 2-star. So I'm just saying, like, when you get into the breakdown of the roster, last but not least, David Godsey. He's the second best DB in my opinion. He played at all. He been to ULM his whole career, 37 tackles. He actually had the most interceptions on 10, I think 3 INTs. So that's probably going to be your better cover corner, Godsey. And he's backed up by another 2-star from Northwest Community College. So they got a lot of 2-stars backing up a few 3-stars. So when we talk about breakdown of roster, we're not saying it without blue and white glass on. Because they was like, y'all said that last year. No, we didn't say this last year because we didn't play them last year. I'm just telling you, that's right. He does have tight hips. When you look at the film, I'm just saying we got some wide receivers that's gonna create some serious problems for them.
I mean, our wide receiver room compared to their DB room is an advanced JSU. I'm just gonna say all along. I mean, you put their best receiver, their best cornerback that they have, you put them on Rico Powell's. I mean, it's barbecue chicken. I'm just calling it what it is, barbecue chicken.
Hey, JMB, this 2024. So when you say stupid shit like that, you talking about last year. You ain't talking about this year because you ain't seen Jack State in 2024. So I'm gonna bless you real quick. Take your ass on about your business. Have a nice day. And you can go hang out in the goulash with the rest of the haters. No, we didn't win the SWAC last year. No shit, Sherlock. It don't take a rocket science to figure out what we did. There was a lot of shit we didn't do well last year. We actually said that. And we can go even further with it. Y'all come in here and y'all talk about obvious. Thank you, Captain Obvious. Now you sit your hating ass over there in the goulash and talk to yourself. All right, go ahead. Go ahead, TD.
Hey, I like to back it up just a little bit and go back to the defensive line. So okay. You were speaking on what, Billy Pullen?
Yep, Billy Pullen.
That guy has a motor.
He does.
And so
got a lot of Joey Bosa in it.
Yeah, man. I mean, he don't quit. So you have to be here when he's on aggression. I'm not sure what tackle will be lined up on him, but you definitely test to see can that tackle handle him. But then if you're not, you have to maybe chip him a little bit. But in a lot of situations like that, draws in, definitely with a 6'4", 6'5" quarterback, just throw it to the running back over his head because he's very aggressive, leave the outside open. So it's a way to use his aggression against him. But yeah, he has a high motor. He don't stop. He will run. And he will run you down. He'll run downfield. So he's definitely, a good player. But there's ways of beating players like that, far as defensive line. And I think they middle the nose tackle that they have playing. I mean, pretty solid guy. But again, I think that you wear him down. With quick passes, matchups. We have a lot of quick slot guys, quick running backs, hit them in the backfield, let them do their thing, man. I think that would be a good key, Ken.
I'm gonna tell you this though. If their formation, I'm pretty sure they're gonna run a 4-2-5. Okay. I'm just kind of looking at this, but this is what I'm just saying. If they run a 4-3, they're gonna get this. It's going to be a nightmare for them. You cannot run a 4-3 on that because you're not going to have a linebacker. If you really don't want a linebacker covering our receivers right now, I'm just telling you that right now. You don't want that. That's going to be a nightmare.
I think I heard someone say they might run like more like a 3-4.
That's even worse.
Yeah.
Thoughts on that? I mean, 3-4. What you ain't got but 4 positions left. You're not going to be on the field with 2 cornerbacks and 2 safeties, bro, trying to stop this team. I'm just saying, 3-3-5 makes sense. But what's going to happen is that's actually a hybrid. So what you have is that means that that edge is basically going to be considered a linebacker. So basically, Billy Pullen is basically going to be considered a linebacker in that position. So if they run a 3-3-5. You're going to have 3 defensive linemen and 1 person standing up. So that's still 4 men on the line, 2 linebackers at that point.
That's if they put them in the dirt.
It's still 3 linebackers. No. A 3-3-5. Oh no. That's going to be different. A 3-3-5, it turns into a 4-2.
But the question is, are they gonna put his hand in the dirt? Is it gonna be
No.
the 3-point?
Billy rarely comes. I mean, now that he may be different for him. I hadn't watched any film on him at ULM, but all of his film at Colin, he was standing up from what I saw. Go ahead, Zo.
Now I'm gonna say a 3-3-5. You can still explain that to a hybrid to a 4-2-5.
Yeah, 4-2-5.
You can interchange that on 3-3-5. But
so my point, the 5 is what I'm focused on. You better not have no 4 back there. Your last number cannot be 4. If your last number is 4, you are in for it.
You in for trouble.
No, I'm not testy. Not testy. So testy is you tested me, and I've been, I'm tempted to send you, but I got love for you, big dog. So I ain't gonna bless you tonight. I ain't testy. I just don't have time for haters no more, bro. We don't talk to haters. We talk to us about us. If y'all don't like us talking to us about us, then go find another conversation to be a part of.
Yeah, that's
like me going to TD house and I'm listening to him talk to his family, and I got a problem with what they talking about. I ain't even in the family.
Yeah, you need to leave.
Get out my house, man. Anyway, keep going, bro. I'm just saying, it's football season. Y'all know how, man, we done listen, we done let y'all hang around for all damn off season. I ain't thinking about that shit. And listen, I have no patience for that now. It's time to play football. Now, when the games are won and lost, we can come back and break it down and talk about it and be a part of it however you want to. It is what it is. Oh my God, look at the roster. Watch Tiger Talk, etc. Actually. I see Whitley back. She in rare form too, man. We are back, baby. TD say he need to leave. But anyway, what else? Keys to victory, though. All right, I know your time running out, bro. You're getting close, but let's go and get into your keys to victory, man. Give me 3 of them, bro. 3 of them.
We ain't got but one.
Come on, but give me 3 of them.
Win turnover battle. That's it. We win the turnover battle. This game is won. That's it.
Ooh.
Win the turnover battle. We win this game. Period.
Okay.
I'm talking about my nuts are hanging right now. Win the turnover battle, we win the game.
I don't want to know about your nuts, bro.
I'm just saying.
I'm gonna tell you, dog. No, pause, bro. Big pause.
So I'm telling you, win the turnover battle, win the game. That's it.
So Jay Stocks say control the clock. EA say run the ball and win the turnover battles. Oh, okay, all right. TD, what you got, bro?
First of all, let's not do turnovers.
Same thing. Okay, no turnovers.
Yeah. It definitely going to start with the offensive line. And I would use strategy with the speed. I would use speed to wear down their defense, especially when, this whole thing been talking about, the 85 scholarships or whatever. But, take your quick guys and you run them to death, basically lure them to sleep, and then, then maybe launch the bomb. Let the offensive line get their feet up on them, because that's the first thing to take the jail. So definitely plays quick offense matchups. On defense, definitely get after the quarterback. I mean, you guys definitely been talking about the defensive line all season. I mean, all season, how tenacious they are. They definitely gonna need to bring that vigor and come with a lot of tenacity, against their offensive line to put pressure on Booty, because again, the guy can throw the ball. He is pretty accurate in his throws, so definitely put pressure on. Definitely put pressure on Booty.
That man said put pressure on Booty. Zoe letting his nuts hang, and TD putting pressure on Booty. God, dog, man.
That's a guy's name.
I'm just playing. Keep going, bro.
Keep going. And then I think our corners are good. Make sure our corners stay locked in on their receiver and pick the ball off. I mean, says with the corners that we have, when having Robert out there, says should be running free. We need some picks. So we don't need to turn over. We definitely need to pick, turn them over. And we need to get ahead, Ken. We need to score on every opportunity that we get. Some people talk about the referees. Let's not put the referees in the game. I go ahead and do what we need to do from the beginning. We need to take their morale, not let them give, you know what I'm saying, not let them take ours. And we definitely need to, you know, if they were to get ahead or start scoring, we still need to stay in the fight and don't go into this, hey, this LBS school. We need to stay in the fight. We need to fight hard and definitely not lose our morale. We need to take theirs. And special teams, it'll be good. We can get.
How many keys to victory you got? Like 9?
Yeah, man. Okay.
Say something for me, big dog. That's all I'm just saying. I'm trying to get me.
I'm done. All right, you got.
I'm teasing, bro. You keep going, but
You're right.
That was just simple. Zoe said win the turnover battle. I say 3 things, bro. I agree with that as well, but I think number one, what I'm gonna say number one is probably gonna be special teams. I think special teams is gonna be critical. Because you remember last time they beat us with special teams. They actually had 4 field goals. We had some special team issues. We talk about offense, we talk about defense. I think special teams, field position, stuff like that, all that little stuff. Matt Knoll is a weapon. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely want to make sure that we win the field position battle. If we get in the red zone and this is what I'm saying, getting in the red zone is early. So we ain't no well-oiled machine right now. At least we don't know. With that being said, if you get in the red zone, you got to make the kicks if you get into 4th and short or 4th and long, however. So I think it starts there. Obviously, the turnover battle. I'm with Zoe on that. Got to win the turnover battle. Absolutely have to win the turnover battle. I think discipline, penalties. We cannot go out there and make a whole lot of self-inflicted mistakes. We have to be locked in. We have to make sure that we get the snap count, that we're not jumping off sides, make sure that we're not doing false starts, making sure that we're checking with the referees and not lining up wrong. We can't have unforced errors. Those are the things that kind of beat you. You know what I'm saying? And in the end, the games are won and lost in the trenches. Everything in the trenches that comes with that means protecting the quarterbacks, running the ball, dominating their offensive line. That's what it's going to come down to. But I say limit the mistakes, and it's not just about penalties, but then again, it is because we don't want to get any personal fouls. We don't want to get any unforced errors like losing our cool because it's going to be some smack talking, bro. You see what I'm saying? That's going to be the other thing. They know that we coming. So our players got to be on guard for players going a little further. You see what I'm saying? Saying a few extra things, just because, they got to try to figure out some type of way to feel whatever. TD, I love what you said. We got to score first, man. In the words of Coach Quinn, we got to strike first. We got to go. We got to strike. That's an inside joke. But anyway, I think we get them, man. Zoe, you got a score prediction? Give me something before you go, bro. Zoe, you got a score prediction?
$28-10.
Y'all stupid, bro. You said 28-10?
Mm-hmm.
Shit. An 18-point win.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. TD, you got one? Come on, you got to give us scores this year. Stop being afraid, man. Give me a damn score, man. Come on, man. Give me something, big guy. Come on, man.
So before I give you a score, I like to definitely say,
give it a disclaimer.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I'm so over here like he gotta give a disclaimer for a score.
No, I'm not giving this. No, I'm not giving a disclaimer for the score. What I'm saying is, I want to make sure that the players keep their composure if they feel that they're being unfairly flagged. So make sure you get no unnecessary penalties because you
add
feel
to the keys of victory.
You could have said that after you gave the score.
so.
I promise you could say that after the score.
So here,
It's still a disclaimer.
So here's the thing.
TD don't like that.
I definitely can see us putting up 21 points.
Okay.
So with that said, I'm gonna go 21-17.
I knew you were gonna say that. I know you said 21, you're gonna say 17. Ken about on par with you too. I know what I think Ken probably gonna say 21-24 Jack State.
I sure the fuck was. I was looking at that shit in my head. I literally I sure was. I'm gonna tell you what I was flirting with though. I was flirting with this with 31, but getting to 30 in the first. We put up 40 against Texas State.
I agree.
I really wanted, but getting to 30 with the time clock situation is what I'm saying. I think the time situation is gonna be a little different this year. We're gonna have to manage it a lot better. Honestly, bro, I'm just saying, like 24-21-ish, something close. I think it'll be 3-point game, none more than a touchdown. I think we cover the spread. The spread is 8.5 right now.
Well, I'm gonna tell y'all, I ain't Deion Sanders. Look, these are my picks. You can go bet with my picks. 28-10, goddamn it. We're gonna win convincingly. 28-10. You can bet with my picks though.
He been saying we're gonna win convincingly.
Just know that y'all hear, y'all can clip this. So if any of y'all bet with my picks, 10% coming to me. 28-10.
You heard it.
I definitely hope you're right. I definitely hope you're right.
Listen, man. I tell you what, bro. I before you roll, I want to go ahead and do this. And listen, we're gonna drop we'll open it up. We've been going for a good 2 hours now. I just dropped the link to the chat if y'all want to come up and give your thoughts. I know TJ's out there. I know we got some football. We got Coach Perry. Everybody, listen, it's football time now. The ladies, if y'all got anything you want to add to the conversation, anything you've seen, anything you want to that we probably didn't touch on at the moment. I think we're ready to roll, man. I think we're ready to roll. I'm not gonna get into I know from
call out now.
It's all out in the open there, man. Everything.
Call out there. Get ready.
Hey, I think y'all need to get y'all damn excuses ready to call off work tomorrow. Don't be going to work tomorrow, man.
Let me tell you something. It's Christmas Eve to me. I had to go drink just so I can make sure I get me some damn good sleep tonight. Because other than that, I wasn't going to sleep.
Wired up, amped up. And look, we all riding together tomorrow too. So you got me, Zoe, TD, D-Core C, KT Dub. We rolling. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to tell y'all, the ride back to Jackson is gonna be epic.
It's gonna be nice, dog. It's gonna be.
Hey. So tell me this: Do we score a touchdown on special team?
Man, we're gonna get 28 points. They didn't get
how you get.
Okay.
I'm gonna say this, TD. I'm gonna say this. I'm not saying we gonna score. Let me say it this way: Jackson State will have more return yards than they will. I'm gonna just go there with it. Will we score a touchdown? That's that. Now, if we score a touchdown, I think we score 30. If we score a touchdown, we got some home run hitters back there.
Yes, sir.
I want to say this before you go, Zoe. I shout out to the Gardner family, man. I had an opportunity today. I met Mr. Jamil Gardner's. Hey, man, great to meet you, bro. Much love. I met Mama Gardner. I met him today. I was at the restaurant. He's like, man, can I watch the show? I also met Willie Moe. I was just service station. Mo texted me and Mo said, man, you're a damn celebrity, man. I met it, he newlyweds. Mo was in the chat. We talking this morning. She was like, I watch this show all the time. I said, hey, what's your name? She was like, I forgot what her name was. She said, I'm Willie's wife. She said, Mo, I'm Mo's wife. I said, Mo, you talking about? She said, Mo knows. I said, oh, no, that's my he texts me and everything. So But yeah, man. Yeah.
Hold on. Hold on. Before I go, the y'all love family. When them 4-0 hit that scoreboard and we got 28, we got 10 in unison, we're gonna say, hey, ULM, you lost, man. I'm out.
Hold on, bro. Hold on before you go. One more thing. Doc, I know
Yeah. What up, Doc?
I gotta add this to it. Listen, we're gonna roll this out while we got over 700 still watching, man. We long overdue. We've been talking about this collective. It's official now. It's official. Website is officially out. I want y'all to go check it out. And shout out to my guy. I got a call today from brother. I'll just leave that out. But I got a call from someone else about assisting with them with their collective or whatnot. But listen, man, website in the chat, man. Check the website out. Go to the website now. It's official. It's done. We out there. The launch of KC-1400 Collective. It's official. Everything that we've done the last 2 years, we're doing this different. This is we're gearing up for 2025. Zoe raves about this freshman class and all the players that we've gotten in and the rosters and the listen. There's a way that we keep them. We got to get in the game, y'all. So this is official, man. I'm proud of this. The site, it looks amazing. Shout out to my brother Merch Pack for doing this thing with it. All the different levels are there. I mean, I've tested this thing out. I've got out all the kinks, all that good stuff. And we'll talk a little bit more about that. So I know you got to run, bro. But I wanted to say that while you was on the screen before you rolled out. And then you want to touch on that before you roll?
Yeah, man. Look, y'all know what it is. 1400 everything. And like I said, the freshman class is a transformational, foundational class. And y'all gonna see it starting tomorrow. And just like anything, if you got to pay your way to play. And so we want to continue to get these top 2 ranked classes every year. We want to continue to sustain the success and excellence that we have. And we want to take it to new heights. And the only way to really have go about the right way to doing it is to hit up this collective. Hit up this collective the real way. Again, it's going to be a game changer because we will have the collective of all HBCUs and all FCS programs. Trust me when I tell you. Not just, and this is for all sports too. And let me tell you, it's already going to reap the benefits because when you talk about, and I'm going to peel the curtain back, y'all might want to pay attention to the recruits that we actually are in the running to get in basketball at the end of the season. You might want to stay tuned and pay attention to that. And guess what? In order to really physically get them here, because we in some real serious talks, and y'all going to see it coming out of the pipe here soon. I'm not trying to get off football, but in order to get them here, we're talking about top 10 players in the country. To get them here, you got to pay to play. You got to pay.
You absolutely do. Look, it's self-explanatory now. We driving everybody to the site. It speaks for itself. I mean, again, there's some, we customize the levels to it to make this thing, make it do what it do. But this is about the athletes. We talked to our guys. We got 21 athletes right now. That's part of the KC-1400 brand family. That's 9 women's basketball players. We have 5 track athletes, 6 football players, 1 baseball player, and we're looking to grow in other sports. Saw AD today. I was taking some T-shirts over to my basketball ladies, and just the work is so much more work to be done. And I had a chance to speak on the Charlotte call. Looking forward to the call next week with the National Alumni Association. And listen, we got over 700 people watching. If you are a Jack State alum, if you're not a Jack State alum, you just love what we're doing, we even put a level for you. You can be a digital supporter. You don't have to be a part of whatever. You can just steal, or you can go to the highest level. It's up to you. But this is how you change the game. We need everybody to buy into what we're doing, and we're gonna make this thing do what it do. And we're gonna gear up, and we'll be ready to rock and roll, because the objective is when they come, we need to have something to fight with. And we're gonna do some fight. Joe said he the mouthpiece. You know what I'm saying? Hey, he can be that. But at the same time, we're going to do it together, and we need everybody to lock in with us and get active with us. So it's KC-1400 Collective. That's the website. That's how we doing it. This ain't no spinoff ain't nobody doing this, so don't nobody think that nobody copying off nobody. Y'all ain't nobody doing nothing. If it is, I looked at the Grove Collective, I looked at Wildcat NIL, I looked at Wheat Shock, I looked at Own the Victory. These are collectives that I've taken a look at, you know what I'm saying, that we kind of designed it based off of. And this is something that allows us to have sustainability. We talked about it to some of the coaches, and those conversations are going to get a lot more active here soon. Got business cards coming. When you see me, we get to, hopefully they'll be in by the first home game. And we'll be able to talk to you. When we hit these tailgates up, we're going to be talking about what we're doing, man. And we need y'all to lock in with us, man. So I think I just got somebody just signed up already. I love that. Hold on. I say this is all you can go. Hold on just a second. Let me see what I just seen. I think I seen somebody that just, that's what I'm talking about. Boom shakalaka. Just got a bronze. That's how we do what we do, man. Get locked in. Let's make it do what we do. We shoot for. Listen, I don't mind it. I'm transparent. You ain't gonna stop us, but only thing stop us is what it is. But our goal is to be the first the first $1 million HBCU collective. Now I know the number's gonna drop when you start talking real business. We like to talk shit, but we want to win, right? I'm telling y'all, Zoe just said something. Take him to heart when he say what he just said. This is a transformational freshman class. I'm going to say this, and that's all I'm going to give y'all. There will be some major freshmen that will be making an impact in that game tomorrow. I'm not going to say no names anymore. Y'all see them tomorrow for yourself. Just telling you, on both sides of the ball, you will see some freshmen make some impacts, and that's all I got. Go ahead, Zoe. Got anything before you get out of here, bro?
Yeah, I love Go Tigers.
There it is, bro. Peace out to you, bro.
Deuces, man. Hey, I love family.
Hey, we rolling tomorrow around. Look, we rolling tomorrow, bro. We're gonna roll out close to noon. I know I said 1 is we getting the hell out of here around noon. So everybody need to be we supposed to be, I think we all gonna park. Okay, give it brother KC. We're going to Clinton. We're going to Clinton and we'll jet out from there, bro.
One love.
All love, baby. See you tomorrow, bro.
All right.
Get you some rest, man.
All right.
Doc Holliday. On with Doc Holliday. How you doing, big dog?
You see what it is back there, man.
Hey, that's right, DJ. Hey, man. Hey, let them know, man. Let them know. We trying to really do what we do, and this is something that is coming. Y'all can do the month. You can look. Y'all can do monthly. You can do. I broke this thing all the way down to where it ain't no. Now this is a 2025 initiative, but this is what I want to say. This, and I'll let you rock, Doc. You do not wait to 2025 to start doing 2025 stuff. You have to be out in front of it. You follow what I'm saying? So just mindful. I want y'all to understand this. When we will do a monthly pool of what we have, and then we'll start building out all the perks and then all that'll come. So this will be the stuff that is coming to you will be delayed. Don't expect that stuff right now because we're gonna do it like we're gonna do like a monthly pool starting in the middle of the season. But go ahead and get signed up, and because it's just gonna sit until we're ready to roll. We're gearing up for our big fundraiser coming up January the 11th, 2025. So it's gonna be a major push. And I would love to go to the coaches and say, "Coach, we got 500,000 ready to sign." And we trying to sign every athlete we can. We getting bowling. We want bowling athletes. We want tennis athletes. We want softball athletes. We want baseball. We want men's and women's basketball. We want men's and women on the track. We want every single sport. And this ain't got nothing to do with your alumni dues. This ain't got nothing to do with your Blue Bingo payment. This ain't got nothing to do with your Tiger Fund payment. This ain't got nothing to do with your 1400 Club payment or nothing else. This is a whole separate initiative. This is not funded by Jack State. This is funded by KC-1400 Collective. And y'all been rocking with us this long. And listen, I put my heart and soul into this, y'all. Y'all know this is my baby right here. This is my baby right here, Doc.
Hey, Ken.
Go ahead.
That's it.
Hey, before Doc go, Ken, you didn't ask me my 2 cents on, but I got 5 cents to add.
No. I apologize. And you know what? I want all your cents. I want a quarter from you.
Yeah,
I didn't because I was trying. I know Zoe was trying to rush off. I wanted to get his thoughts, so forgive me on it. Go ahead, brother. Let's jump.
So only thing I want to say about it, and we tackled this before, addressed before. For those of you who just listening, who just hearing of this, this is something that we've been doing. We just been doing it more so behind the scenes.
Facts.
That's why Ken named off the track athletes and the female and the lady basketball team, and the athlete that we have signed. So here's the thing: we have the brand name. Jackson State is a name. It's a brand name. There's not too many places, that you can go with the Jackson State paraphernalia on, even if it's just something that comes from our previous coach. So the brand is there for HBCU for sure. The boom is going to the Rose Day Parade on the 1st of next year. And so, we have the greatest band in the land, hands down. So with the brand being what it is, with the band making the noise that it's making, and we always want to say the I love, we represent with the paraphernalia, that makes it true. So it's easier it's easier, and you can say it with more power, the I love, go Jackson State, when you're winning. Your voice is not as loud when you're not. So in order to win, you need the athletes in the building to make that happen. And again, with the coaches doing what they're doing with recruiting, we need to do our part to make sure that we're able to shake our pom-poms so we can rock I love or whatever, that you choose to say, that you choose to wear to represent Jackson State University. JSU, the block, around the block, on the block, down the block, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? So go to this website to get connected. If you have any questions, shoot an email to Ken. If you need more questions and you want to find out where everything's going. I know sometimes people have trust issue, trust faction, but this is what we're trying to do. Moving things over there. Huh?
Got 2 years of data. We paid out $43,000 in 2023. 2023 NIL deals. We did about 8. This year we're over 60,000 in NIL commitments. It's a different wave. I mean, I just want to say this too, and I'm done because I don't want to talk about the money and run everybody off. But we're gonna put this in front of your face, and we'll have more conversations about it. But let me say this: this is a division of Friends with KC-1400 nonprofit, KC-1400 Collective. All of these transactions will be tax deductible because it will be done through our foundation. That's something that we haven't been doing, because trust me, Doc can tell you, Cash App, all that other shit that falls, you got to pay taxes on all that. This is a different wave. So we had to clean it up, get more structure, get more organized, and we had to do what we do. So we're going to keep pushing it, man. Like I said, this is not a division of Jackson State. This is a separate entity. It's our foundation that we started. If you look at the website, it'll tell you what our mission is. It's simple. For those who want to know what we have a public EIN number that's on the website at the bottom, Friends of KC-1400 Inc. You can go do your own research. The website for Friends of KC, you can go to www.friendsofkc1400.org if you want to see our nonprofit. It's okay. Everything's out in the open. You know what I'm saying? And then we have a board, man. When you go to our foundational website, you'll see those who are on the board. There'll be a lot of checks and balances in place. We haven't gotten off the porch yet, but we just getting started. So we gotta get revved up, because our goal is to collect, and then we'll come back and we'll have some events. We have 2 official events that we will do each year. We probably will do an event in the summertime, but it's mainly going to be informative. So what we'll do is when you sign up, we'll collect those emails, and then we'll be communicating with everyone that is a member as to what we've collected. That's how you get down with that. So yeah, keep going, man. Keep pushing. We got a loyal group that's been a part of our chat for the last year or so. More than 100 pledges that have been a part of this. This is not a single solitary thing that we were doing, but all of our agreements are on books with compliance. W-9s, we check all the boxes, baby. So we just had to clean it up, make it a little bit more official, make it look good. And if you're mad about it, we're gonna make you more mad. So just get ready for it. But at the end of the day, it's time to level up, man. AJ know what it is, man. We've been having these conversations for a minute, and I ain't afraid. It's our calling. It's what we was called to do. So in case y'all didn't know this, me and Zoe full time in this thing, and I don't mean that to single out anyone, but this is full time for me now. I work for KC-1400 Collective, Friends of KC-1400, KC-1400 Media. That's my job now. So just know that if we were doing what we were doing when I was working for the other people, Just imagine what we're gonna do now that we full time into this. So we gotta take this thing to the next level. And I just implore everyone that the powers that be, this ain't no threat to you. I gotta say that publicly, TD. This is not a threat. This is not some form of a takeover. This is not we ain't trying to interfere with nothing that's going on at school. We're trying to empower our coaches to be able to play ball in the game that is called name, image, and likeness. This is NIL and NIL only.
Competitive.
It's what it is. Our competition is Alcorn, FAMU, Southern, Grambling. That's our competition. Ain't that right, Doc? We're competing and ULM, ULM, South Alabama. Come on, UL. What we talking about? That's our competition because we ain't competing with USM for that matter. But if we pool our resources together, we can put some pressure on their ass. We ain't messing with the Grove Collective. Y'all know we ain't touching Ole Miss. Y'all know that already. But we can be the Ole Miss of the HBCU space though. We can do great things with group economics and collaborative, but just don't do all that old funny hating stuff, man. Don't let your heart go to that. Be a part of this thing, man. And everybody can be a player based on whatever level. And we're talking about, you can go, if you want to just do a one-time donation, you can do that. Hell, Givelify is on the site. If you just want to donate to Givelify, you want to put $5 on it, go to Givelify and donate $5. All right, I'm done. Go ahead, Doc. Come on this. Let's move on. Talk some more football. You're right. What's up, Blue? 24 hours for kickoff, baby. Actually, it's less than 24. Less than 24. That's what you said. Less than 24. My JSU shirt came on Monday. Listen, speaking of merch, got the call today. All the other shirts, the printer was a little behind. So new T-shirts, y'all, will probably be. Now, I will have the KC-1400 logo tees with me tomorrow. I have some herb tees, and I'll have whatever I got, I'm taking. Got towels, all that. It'll be in the back of the whip. So if you want to roll up on me, if you want to see if we got some, I'll be in the tailgate area till about 3:30-ish. When the team come, we bail it because I want to go get content. I want to get the boom coming in the stadium. I'm trying to get out as much pregame stuff as I possibly can. But we'll have some T-shirts there. And then your shirts will be there more than likely next week. My goal is to make sure you have everything in hand prior to the first home game. That's my goal, man. That's my goal. We're trying to rush that thing, but sometimes you get a little delay, and then we'll go from there. So, all right, Doc, what's your thoughts, baby? Talk to me.
Man.
Appreciate your patience, brother.
Nah, you good. You good. Patience is a virtue. That's what they say. Nah, but what I say about this game for tomorrow, start off fast, play physical, up front. What you said as far as with their offensive line being the way that the size that they are, they kind of remind me of hate to say this, TD, of a Broncos offensive line. Probably would do a lot of zone blocking, kind of light, if you really think about it.
Yeah.
Lightest player is 290. So they'll do more, like the way I'm looking at it, they'll do more zone. And that's what they did. That's what he did last year, last season when he was the OC at New Mexico State. You got to realize that Ja'Cory Merritt was a running back from Alabama State. He had over 1,100 yards and 17 touchdowns.
So that's where Merritt went. So that zone block is more established to run. That's what you're saying,
right? To more established to run. Gotcha. Like you said, we don't. I forgot that Booty went to Allen. You know,
I gotta get used to talk. I'm so glad when we get done with you because I'm tired of talking about Booty, man.
But you know what though? I'm so because I'm used to his brother, his uncle, because they was from
they was good though. They was solid.
Was good. So I'm used to talking about them when I was younger. But you know, him being at TJC getting 3,400 yards. We don't know what we're gonna see from them.
I gotta throw this in there, bro. Y'all gotta feel me. So everybody that went to Merle, Doc, I don't know. You went to Oak Cliff, right? South Oak Cliff High. What is it? Oak Cliff High School.
I went to Cedar Hill.
Oh, you went to Cedar Hill? Okay, all right. Okay, all right.
Mm-hmm.
For everybody who went to Myrtle, we had was she the principal? Her name was Miss Linda Dick. I'm not BSing. This is a true story. I'm not being that. Anybody, listen, vouch for me in the chat if you went to Myrtle and y'all remember Miss Linda Dick. AJ, no, he know. Come on, bro. We all Myrtle High School. Everybody know Miss Linda Dick. I just need somebody to co-sign it for me so folks don't think I'm trying to be disrespectful. I'm serious. Her name was Linda Dick. Rock telling you, hey, he went to Myrtle. He knows. Guess what her husband's name was? Miss Linda Dick, 14. Miss Linda, I swear to God, this is not a joke. No Diddy, no Rattler. Her husband's name, I swear to God, bro. She was the principal, bro. Principal, Miss Linda Dick. Everybody know her name was Linda Dick. Her husband's name was Harry. I swear to God. I'm not bad. Somebody vouch for me, please. I'm guessing. Her son, was her husband's name not Harry? Not hard, Rock. Now, come on, man. This finna go left. I know. Our 9th grade year. I just need somebody to agree with me. Come on. I thought wasn't that one of her husband's name? Her husband's name was Harry, man. And I'm just saying, I just still to this day don't know who. Why would these parents why would your parents do that to you? This is all true. I'm not making this up, y'all. Y'all, this is not a joke. TD, we laughed about that shit for you. I know you was up to X and 119. This Jackson stuff right here. I'm not BSing. See, look, Jimmy Coleman said, I didn't go to Merrill, but yes, you are right. Coach Johnny Lewis, that's my basketball coach from Chastain Middle School. I am not kidding, TD. His name is Harry. It was uncomfortable. We call him Mr. I'm just saying. Miss Linda Dick. I swear to you. So this is quite uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? General Booty. You know what I'm saying? That's tough, bro. That's tough. That's tough, man. That's tough. All right, keep going, y'all. I just wanted to throw that in there.
Now, but like you said, we don't know what we're gonna see. And if you really want to see what his offense is gonna look like, you had to go to it. Yeah, you had to go back from New Mexico. So, but he's not a stranger. This coach ain't a stranger of being the head coach because he was the interim head coach at UAB when Bill Clark retired from there. But I'm gonna be honest with you, with our team, with our squad, I like what we see as far as with our offensive line, big, physical, but they can move around. They.
Hey, listen, it reminded me. I forgot about them, man. But Miss Dick was the president. Was the principal. I'm just telling you, that's just how it was. But no, you're right, Doc. Let's get back to football, man. I had to go left a minute, let y'all know, man. It was like that, bro. For real, it really was. But no, man. Go ahead, keep going, bro. Keep going.
No, but you'll see our offensive line is big, it's physical, but it can move. They can move. From what I'm hearing, from Cameron James, got better, much better than what he was last year.
Cam James will be starting.
He's quicker. I heard he got lighter on his feet. But you can't teach 6'8", 320 either. You can't teach that.
Yeah,
there's something that you can't teach.
Now we're gonna find out if number 5 rushing on his side. We're gonna find out what he coming with. Right.
Right. It's not hard. It's not bad to have a backup in Quay Davis. 6'7", 350.
Yeah. And
as far as defense goes,
look, Doc, about that, there's a lot that comes with that story around that, because I think a lot of folks are just like, well, what happened? It comes down to health is one thing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Get banged up in camp and stuff. And I'm gonna just say a lot of that happened without going into anything extra. It's good. Quay Davis will be at the game, bro. He'll be ready to play. I'm excited about that. He'll be ready to play.
Right.
We there was a moment, bro, in where we just were beating the hell out of each other, man. We was beating ourselves, but we got healthy though, and that's the thing that you want. And I thought it happened right at the right time. Everybody's getting into everybody's in game mode, man. Everybody's in game mode. We're more healthy now than we've been in a very long time, and I love that going into the first game. Yes.
Right. And then the best thing about it is they ain't got to beat up on each other no more. Camp been over with for a week. They ain't got to beat up on each other. They can look forward to whooping on somebody's ass.
You ain't got to hold up now. You ain't got to hold up.
Different jersey on.
Quarterback running, you can smack that mo.
Right.
There's
Ain't no two-hand touching nothing like that. Ain't no,
don't get no targeting call.
But I put in the chat early. Earlier tonight. I said our defense has to play with a controlled chaos. And what I mean by that is go after it. Like go play like you got your hair on fire. But be disciplined with it. You know, minimize the mistakes, minimize the penalties. You know, we know our DBs like to be opportunistic. They like to fly around the ball. You just gotta play with that discipline, but play with a controlled chaos. And
Hey,
as
Zoe,
far as the offensive side, what's up?
Doc, let me ask you this. So we're gonna be running a similar thing with that zone blocking thing, right?
Now, if we got the size, man, I say blow them dudes off the ball, blow them off the line. I'm looking at what happened on Saturday, right? And we saw what happened with Norfolk State just destroying them dudes off the line on the offensive side. We take that same mentality to run the ball. Oh, it's gonna be a long ass day for the Warhawks.
So how you compact that zone blocking? Your linebacker got to fill the holes.
Fill the holes. Got to fill in the gaps.
Okay.
And then too, we playing a 4-2-5. Guess what? You can probably bring Robin McDaniel down as like an extra weak side linebacker.
You probably would see something like that. I mean, I think he's gonna be Rob. I call Rob that Swiss Army knife on the defense. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna see him in different capacities. I expect him to be all over the field. I expect him to be covering. I expect him to be blitzing. I expect him to be, you know what I'm saying, playing some run support. But a couple of players, man, that I would say, man, on the defensive side, bro, anybody could get out. Rob is my go-to when it comes to, and I'm not saying that because I just like the way he's being utilized in his defense, man. I think he has the ability to go out there and do a lot. I think
he's our version of John Huggins.
Day Bright, man, is man, it was a steal getting him as late as we got him. You know what I'm saying? Shamar Hawkins. Fuck, man, just a baller, bro. I mean, I like these kids, man. Narik coming along, you know what I'm saying? KJ playing good ball. K1 is who he is. He that guy, you know what I'm saying? He just gonna be that dude, bro. But I'm just saying, like it says, we know what he brings to the table. BJ Washington back healthy now because he broke his leg in the UAPB game. That's not an easy. That's it. You don't just heal from that. That was like the end of the season. And then you got to come all the way back, get through the spring, get here. You know, he didn't participate in the spring because he the timetable. He wasn't fully healthy. But he healthy now. He ready to go now, baby.
Oh yeah.
So he got back in shape, game shape out there. He ready to roll, man. Expect to see big things. We're gonna get an interception. We're gonna get an interception tomorrow. I'm telling you right now, we're gonna get an interception. And
I think we'll get at least one interception tomorrow.
Yep, I expect at least one.
And it's good to keep the says 22. Keep them back because where he was, we was talking to him. I was talking to him, over the summer, and he was like, "Look, man, I was banged up last season because we were playing close to the line of scrimmage. But him being the top, the top returning tackler on the team, I'd rather for him to be that ball hawk safety, But I know he could go out there and hit somebody. But I'd rather be him being in the backfield and taking control of the
He
defense.
did an excellent job playing that role too, man. He made some great tackles, some great saving tackles.
He did.
And it speaks.
If your safeties are your best tacklers on the team, that means your linebackers suck.
Right. And
I'm gonna say this one more time.
That speaks on his leadership too, because he sacrificed a lot.
Let me say it one more time. Did we have a safety that led in tackles when Aubrey Miller and Keontae Hampton was playing linebacker?
No.
Oh no. Man, Aubrey had over 100 tackles, man. I'm just saying, when you got a linebacker that's a killer, I don't mean that in a violent way. I'm just mean from a football terminology. Hey man, not saying that safeties don't do what they do, but the safety's the last line of defense. That means your front seven or four, your front 6 or 7 ain't really what it needs to be. Yeah, they getting gashed, bro. So somebody asked a question, said, Ken, who you think will be the first sack and the interception? I'm gonna go with BJ Washington on the interception, and on the sack, Philip Webb. I'm gonna say Philip Webb. Could be somebody else. Could be anybody. I don't know.
I'm gonna go with Alan Walker getting the first sack.
Okay.
And with the first interception, I'm looking at Kiever. I'm looking at Wiggins.
Okay.
He back. He back at the house. I mean, he back where he started his
Now, I gotta correct you, Doc. I gotta correct you because I said that yesterday to Evan. Evan said, "Bro, no, I'm at the crib here." He said that's my old apartment complex. No, he told me that. I said, "Yeah, you going back to the crib?" He said, "Man, that ain't my damn crib. That's my old apartment complex. I've been moved up and over there. This the crib, right? I'm in a mansion now." Hey, we bust out laughing. I said, "That's what I'm talking about." I said, "My bad, big dog. My bad. My bad." Yeah.
See.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to let us know.
Because there's booty. Hey,
man. But
hey, man, I like it though, man. What else y'all got, man?
And I'm looking for them to rotate out. I'm looking for them to rotate at least like 7 to 8 defensive linemen in this game too. Keep them fresh.
I can see that.
Keep them fresh.
I can see that. You got to go into your 2 deep. I think you see that. I mean, Tyus Martin is still with us, and he's a problem. True Thompson. Everybody's going to see True Thompson, the new and improved physique of True Thompson. He don't look like himself. He is in probably.
Yeah, I gotta say
he's in the best shape of his life, man. He's completely transformed his body. True looks like Aaron Donald now. And I know that's going to sound crazy. They're going to be like, man, you just exaggerate. No, he literally took the Aaron Donald approach. When you looked at True. So Mohead Mike was at practice. And Mike was like, man, where True at? And coach was like, oh, that's him in number 4. He was like, man, what the hell? Like True he had them guns out, man. I'm talking about ripped up, bro. He got the definition. He got the 6-pack and everything. I'm telling you, baby, boy, done completely transformed his body, man. And I just know that this right here, man, it's gonna be hard to contain a fella like that. And let's just say that old center and guard combo is gonna have their hand full with True Thompson. Because I'm gonna just tell y'all, Jeremiah and True goes to ULM, they start over whoever they got on their roster right now. I just believe it.
Facts. That's facts.
That's my first sack. That's my first sack. Jeremiah Williams with the first sack, and I already said he says for the first pick. But go ahead.
Oh man, E6 for a pick 6 or just pick? Yeah, pick. We said pick. We ain't gonna try to put no pick 6 on it. I just I like it.
You want to take it to the house?
I'm gonna tell you, it might mess around and be one of them linebackers. CD, it might be one of them linebacker pick off the ball. You know what I'm saying? Because Go ahead. What'd you
We
say?
didn't talk about the linebackers. We didn't talk about the linebackers. I just
So
want to see what Reed is going to do.
Reed is a monster, bro. He's a baller, bro. And Ashton too. Ashton is playing extremely well. Jaden Ward playing extremely well right now. David Jones. I mean, you name it, man. Austin Edwards. I mean, we got some solid. Petty's playing well right now. He really is. Petty's a great leader. I'm interested to see who's going to be the captains for the game. That's going to be something I'm pretty intrigued to see.
Mhm.
I want to see what we're going to look like. You know what I mean? Got an idea, but
Right.
somebody said picking booty.
I'm done. I'm done. Well,
Yeah.
I'm getting ready to roll up out this thing, man. But before I
You
go,
good.
man,
You
I want
down to the end anyway. You good.
yeah, I wanted to say congratulations to y'all and y'all new endeavor for HBCU Plus, bro.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, and make sure y'all check that out.
It's
September the
coming, man.
1st.
Speaking of, we will be so we'll be heading, we'll be first on air in this Saturday, actually. Now this Sunday
Oh, Saturday?
Sunday at the
Okay,
Orange
yeah.
Classic in Miami. We'll be doing our first little dry run or whatever, and it's gonna be on and popping. We'll be out there promoting. But before we do that, TD, myself, KT Doug, we'll be heading up to Ohio on Friday to go and for Kevin Dent. He's going into the Black College Football Hall of Fame, obviously, those that know that. So after the game, for me, is going to be a quick nap and turnaround flight to Canton, Ohio. So Friday morning, I'll be heading to Canton. So I ain't going to be sticking around long after the game. Game over, we got to go. You know what I'm saying? We got to get on the road, man. And I'm gonna try to get some. If we win, I ain't gonna be able to get no sleep. Might be amped up. All I need is a nap, though. I just need a nap and a ride to the airport. I just need to be on my flight for 5 a.m. and I can sleep on the plane, do what I need to do, and best I can, take me a nap or something. But when I do get there, I'm gonna go check in and get me a nap in. So I'm not worried about that. Got the little banquet TD and them gonna get in that night. We'll brief up on what we're gonna do, game plan, and then I'll get up the next day and I'll head over to yeah, that's right. They said let everybody know that once you get to Tallulah, please break your speed. Sheriff Department is out there, and once you get past the Louisiana State Patrol picks up. I travel every night to Shreveport. Okay, all right, brother. Let them know that they know we coming. So y'all don't be out there acting no fool. You know what I'm saying, man? Be safe. You know what I'm saying? If you're drinking, man, get somebody drive, man, that ain't been drinking. If you ain't got no designated driver, man, just drink when you get home, man. It's better to get home than to, you know what I'm saying? Let's all get back safe and sound, man. And yeah, man. It's good stuff, man. Good stuff, man. Glad you joined us, bro. Just
Anytime.
yes, sir. Just came through. Yep, he said, yes, sir. Just came through there. So yeah, they definitely gonna be out there. And then too, when we win, they're gonna be out there even more. they gonna be happy.
For my folks that's coming from Texas,
yes, safe
make
travel.
sure you watch your speed going through Ruston. They would love to pull you over in a quick,
I
fast, and
travel a
hurry.
lot. I travel a lot. Your cruise control is your friend.
Mm-hmm.
When you see the speed limit, you can put that thing about 2, 3, 4, 5 miles over. I would say just no more than 5 when you get, and just let it do what it do. But if you're going, say if it's a 70 mile per hour, you're going 85, you're on your own. You know what I'm saying? You do what you do. We're gonna set that thing about 77 tomorrow on the highway. We'll get there. And we ain't gotta be in no hurry. We're gonna leave around noon. Need everybody ready to roll. Get up in the morning, start packing. Let's roll, man. Let's go get this dub and let's come on back, man. It also saves on gas. That's right. But Doc, man, you going to the Texas Southern Prairie View game, right?
Yeah, that's the plan. Trying to get on down there at PV. My niece asked me to come down there, so she's a sophomore this year at Prairie View. Shout out to my niece.
Oh yeah.
I know tomorrow. Yeah, I won't be able to come to Monroe because I actually have my second episode tomorrow.
Awesome.
So and then Friday work, and then of course Saturday watch the game, and Sunday watch football.
Hey, I'm gonna say this before we get ready to get off this thing. It's gonna be fun to just watch football this Saturday.
That's it.
No emotions. We're gonna watch everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be fun. What's up? Whoa, Louisiana.
Shout out.
Guys, because they looking for a reason to ticket Labor Day weekend as well. Also, he already know what it is, man. Good to see you, bro. Good to see you, man. We're gonna tap in, man. For real. Always love. Shout out to all the players that's watching, man. Any of our players, y'all should be asleep by now. It's curfew time. Go to bed. But if you're up, if you're watching, hey man, let's go get this dub tomorrow, bro. Let's do what we do. Y'all know what time it is, man. It's time to make history, man. Like Coach Vance Jones said, make history, not excuses. That's what he said.
Preach.
I love that. Make history, not excuses, man. So listen, once again, Doc. Hey, if y'all make sure y'all go follow Doc, HBCU Overdrive with Doc Holliday. Go to the YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button, man. Support, bro. He's putting that work in with us, doing his thing. Appreciate you always coming up, bro. For real. Listen, if you guys are just now tuning in, we launched that collective, man. We got that NIL collective popping. We got to get this thing rocking and rolling. I already got one FCS. Zach, you called it. Hey, listen, by the way, I was watching that game, TD, and they squandered a fourth quarter lead, and Montana State came back and beat New Mexico, bro. And it was shit, man. That was a game for you, bro. I don't know if you saw that game, but they came back in the fourth quarter and took it from them, bro.
When was it on?
Saturday, this past Saturday, week 0.
I watched. Okay.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so we need 4 or 5 more. That's right, Blue. We need to make that happen, man. We got some good FCS teams, bro. If we want to get into that top 25.
And then what you got? Is that North Dakota State playing Colorado?
North Dakota State play Colorado tomorrow at 7 p.m. 7 p.m., man. You know, they on the West Coast, so that's going to be more they on Pacific time, I think. Mountain West time, one of the two. I know that it's they'll be starting at 7 our time, which I think is 6 their time, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's correct. She said her clothes laid out already. I got my game day gear. I got 2 tops. I got the long sleeve case it rain and a short sleeve case it don't. And one or the other gonna switch into, because when the game over, I'm gonna be sweating. I already know that. So I got a couple tank tops and a couple tops, and we ready to roll. I got my comfortable shoes. I ain't wearing no damn Jordans. You ain't got to worry about that no more. That's that. Them days over with, TD. I'm rocking my Under Armours.
You said they probably won't be one of them.
Waves app give you alert. That's right, Miss Trina. Use their Waves app. It does give you alert for the police speed traps. Definitely close. But no, man. Hey, y'all go to the website. The website is pinned to the chat. We are going to pin it to every single chat that we do for the show going forward. Again, this is our we're getting the 2024 football season kicked off, but we're also using the 2024 football season to get us geared up for 2025. When the portal closes and after early signing period, we're looking to make a major wave with NIL and really grow our brand and keep pushing what we're doing, man. So click that link, check out the site, beautiful site. Everything you need is right there on the site, man. Let's join. Let's get this thing rocking and rolling, man. I appreciate all of you guys, man. Thank you for the consideration, man. Hey, listen, we ready to roll, man. We ready to roll. If you're just now joining the show, rewind it, and then you can watch and you hear everything we had to say. We finna get off the thing and go to sleep, bro, because we gotta get some Z's. Because tomorrow night is gonna be tough. So, hey, appreciate everybody for coming up. Thank you guys, man. If you want to donate to the platform, just look at the ticker at the bottom. Every dollar that comes in it goes to this channel, and we definitely support. We appreciate your support. Cash App, PayPal, Zelle, whatever you want to do. If not, just show up and hit the subscribe button. Either way, we thank you guys. TD, what you got before we get up out of this thing?
Go Tigers. See y'all tomorrow.
Hey, tomorrow, man. Be our love. Go Tigers. Let's get it, baby.
Go Tigers. Nice.
Peace out.
ShotRx is bringing healthcare to you. With our mobile health team, we can come to your school, church, or business to take care of you. We offer childhood immunizations, COVID and flu vaccinations, physicals, and much more. Don't put your health off. Welcome to Care and Compassion. Welcome to ShotRx.